yourself. Mr. Misanthropic, go fuck yourself.
Nothing's better pressure. Last city worker. They come down the escalator. Listen to the tune, accelerate. Then you realize, gotta have a purpose. This is gonna look you on later. Hey, that's what I used to say, boy. You're taking ready to lie or shut your mouth.
That's why I came here down, gone around.
rest like a gun in hand. Reach out of the promised land. It is a good time full of lies. Be a bliss going to your eyes. Yeah, I've been afraid and felt society's trying to keep you down. They can't do what's extreme and see the turn around. That's why I hate you down. Turn around. Don't drag me down. Ignorance like a gun in hand. Reach out to the promised land. Your history books are full of lies. Media blitz gonna dry your eyes. You're 18, wanna be a man. Your granddaddy's in the Ku Klux Klan. Taking 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. I go White House and paint it black. Don't drag me down.
It'd be nice to have a blowjob. It would 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 be nice to have a blowjob from your mom.
Yeah! Welcome to motherfucking Sunday Funday. I am Mr. Misanthropic and I am joined in studio by, of course, Fed Boy. Say hi to the nice people, Fed Boy.
There are no nice people here.
That is true. And let's see. And what is up to Spoonie and Trucker in the chat here? Yeah, I kind of forgot to announce that we were doing this. And hello, Yorkie. Yes, it is nice to be streaming again as well. That was the part where you say something while I drink so that we don't have dead
I
air.
was vaping.
Oh, you know what? You do better.
You do better. This is your fucking train wreck.
Yeah, well, I'm the alcoholic here, so drinking it takes first priority.
Wait, we're both drinking.
Skull. Yes, thank you all. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and thank you for not killing yourself. I gotta say, I forgot how funny how funny it is when Blink-182 just does just like the joke songs, like,
Yeah, like
just the.
I'm not gonna say that's gonna get clipped.
No, like what?
No, I'm okay.
Like what? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you definitely do.
I definitely don't. I'm not a Blink-182 fan. I don't know any of their songs.
You're more of a Blink-182 fan than I am.
That is cap, and you can't prove otherwise.
I can. Blink-182 is mediocre, and I don't understand why they're so popular.
Travis Barker. That's literally Febo is sucking that R2D2 dick. Yes, he is. He does that a lot. And hello to Big Dro. So, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot to talk about here. This more like in the beginning of this.
No, there's not.
It's
It was
weird
a really
without
short
it's,
intro. It just kind of threw me off.
Yeah, we don't have like a bunch of Brits like arguing in the
we don't.
Discord anymore.
It's
So
only us.
it's all America tonight, baby.
Hell yeah.
Until they start showing up. So, what do you say that we could go ahead and start watching some fucking videos?
All right, let's go for it.
Let's go ahead and get started. So we, we all know that we all love guns. We also love the Second Amendment here. So, what better way to start off than is from Baltimore? No other reason I despise them. Yeah, I mean. Wait, are they from Baltimore? I thought they were like from the Bay Area, like every other pop punk band in the 90s.
They try to be.
Whatever. Makes no difference to me. But yeah, let's see here what we got. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. Why is there an ad here? I have ad block. I'm going to need
That
to
happened
do...
to you last time, too.
Yes, there's going to be...
You had an entire week to fix it.
I forgot.
At U.S.
okay?
Bank, we think the best relationships.
Shut
Capital
up. So let's take a look at Grand Thumb doing some
capital
science.
punishment. Executions. The taking of one man's life for his crimes. Is it moral? Is it ethical? Well, these are questions we're not here to answer in Grand Thumb. What we are here to bring you is cold, hard truth. And the cold, hard truth we are bringing you today is, what does it look like and how effective is it? We're going to be testing out various...
I love how they put the cigarette in the dummy's mouth. Chuckers says chest speaker. Can't see the video. What the fuck? Oh, what the shit.
Yeah, click the right thing, dude. Technical difficulties already?
Yes.
We're like 20 minutes into
That's
this.
the wrong one. Okay, I guess for some reason it still had the one from last week in there. There we go.
execution methods that are real
we got
world, using the actual weapons, using the actual ammo, and we hope to give you guys a good visual representation of what it looks like. Because what is important here on Grand Thumb is what, Micah?
Science.
That's right, science. And we are here to bring you science in a world of wishy-washy nothingness. But before we do that, we of course have to thank the biggest sponsor of the channel. The biggest sponsor of the channel is the...
Fast forward to the commercial here.
As a stand-in, and we're going to be starting with, I think, one of the most interesting executions, and that is how they execute people in Utah. Thank you, Mormons. Now, Utah still has a firing squad. Now, firing squad used to be used a lot more, not so much anymore because they considered it inhumane, and hopefully we can prove that not true. So, in Utah, what they use is Winchester...
Hopefully we can prove that not true. More death by firing squad.
Yes, death by firing squad. Like, it needs to make a comeback. I mean, put it on TV.
At least let
I'll
the
watch
prisoner
it.
go out with a bang.
I'm not dinging that.
Dang it.
No.
Dang it.
No.
Dang it. I deserve
My
that.
show. You're fired.
Can't fire me. You don't pay me.
Get out of my house.
You can't do that either.
Get out of my studio. You're uninvited from my birthday party.
I didn't want to be at your 40th birthday party anyways.
Anyway.
94 rifles chambered in 30-30. Now, we could not get Winchester 94s and we couldn't get Henry's, but we told Rossi that we were going to be doing a execution video, and they happily sent us guns. So thank you, Rossi.
Based.
Rounds used are Winchester silver tips in 30-30. This is a fairly old ammunition, and as much as we can tell from our insider source, these are the actual rounds that are used, and they were very hard to source. So in Utah, they use 5 30-30 rifles, and one of those rifles has a wax slug in it. That way, if any of the guys, are very sad about shooting somebody, then they can,
Play mental gymnastics.
Yeah,
with
be like,
themselves.
oh, maybe I had the wax slug, because apparently it feels very much so like real recoil. So in any case, only 4 of the rifles are actually firing a slug. So we have 4
I always thought it was the other way around, that there was 4 that were shooting blanks and 1 that had the live round. I always thought it was the other way around. So you learn something new every day on this show.
shooters, each firing 1 round of Winchester 30-30 silver tip into the chest of the dummy. And we'll be doing our first execution video. So enough talk, let's get on with it. Just gonna make sure our guy right here feel a little calm. We have a little bit of nicotine, calm him down. This is pretty intense. So with all that being said, let's kill him. All right, right here we have our posse. We have Stockpile Defense, Boise, Idaho, and then of course, who are you representing, Pat?
Pyramid Tattoos.
All right, cool.
Boise, Idaho.
So we have these vagrants. We're gonna be putting this guy out of his misery. 4 rounds of 30.
By the way, can we just talk about how immaculate the drip here is? We got a lab coat over a plaid shirt with Cry Combat pants complete with the knee pads still in them.
That's the way. I mean, the lab coat pulls it all together. Really.
Yes.
30. Mike, are you ready?
I am. 3.
Yeah, see, Yorkie, I thought it was the same as well. Old motherfucker, I have a Winchester 94. Wait, what? Yes, trucker, you're old. You know, join the club.
2, 1.
And he still has his cigarette in his mouth. That was all pretty perfect grouping right there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Look at the flowering off those rounds entering. Like, that is beautiful ballistics when they came in.
He just doesn't have a chest anymore.
He does. Look at, so we have a couple different impacts. So to be clear, there's a little bit of lag and stagger between all the shots in slow-mo. It's pretty simultaneous, but like, you have to imagine, like, even police officers all shooting together, or whatever jail officers who are shooting, like, they're not going to be perfectly timed. You're kind of going to get 4-ish rounds in around a second. It's kind of brutal.
He's gonna feel at least one of them for a little bit.
I mean, you would with lethal injection too. How long does lethal injection take? Like 30 minutes? I'll take this any day. First round, when it came through, you can see he completely shattered the rib and went straight through the heart. That's death right there.
Yeah, so he's dead. Let's see what the next one is going to be. Oh, looks like what we do. Oh, we doing the Russians now?
Exercised free speech, so they...
Now, we've tried an American execution method, but what about some other countries throughout the world? Let's do some of those. So, Micah, we're going to be doing the Soviet/the Russian execution method. You know what that is?
I just saw the pistol. I was like, oh, is they about to just do the Russians? No, just do the one right behind the back of the head.
Fading in the Soviet flag was kind of gold.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's usually something like you exercised free speech, so they shoot you in the back or something. Give you some spicy tea.
That's pretty good. So you're going to be taking...
Fun fact: if you're in the Middle East, the only way to get people to fuck off is to hold up a pistol, because that's how the Soviets would do it. And since everyone has a fucking AK over there, like, just waving around a rifle doesn't do anything. Like, you pull out a pistol, they're gonna start paying it. They'll start listening to you. God bless Soviet expansion in the 70s.
In one round.
And I'm really glad to see that we've funded and armed the locals there, because there's one thing that we know is that funding these guys, that funding people who are fighting against the people we're currently fighting against, has never come back and bitten us in the ass once.
That's true.
Never once.
Both fuck each other up.
Never once has that ever come back to bite us in the ass, ever.
Round of 9x18 to the back of the head. They're very economical. They don't have a lot of money, so that's the best way to save the money, because they have a bunch of it. So whether it's a Makarov or if you're Polish or what have you, 9x18, which, if you don't know, is a little less than 9mm and a little bit more than 380. Not a lot of power. You're about to get Abraham Lincoln. We're not losing to the Ukraine.
Wow, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, that was super anticlimactic.
Yeah, at least do like a 45 to the back so you can have like the dome pop.
Well, they don't use that over there.
Yeah,
they don't like winning wars.
Well, he doesn't have a nose anymore. You saw the whole front of his fucking nose.
If the worst thing that happened to this guy is he lost his nose, I mean, He's having a pretty good day.
Well, no, it was also just a bullet just went straight through his skull.
We can't see that. You don't know if it actually did.
It's just not that much.
It's like they want him to suffer a little bit.
Yeah, okay, but come take a look at this right here. So it did straight up, star pattern in the back of the head, and you have all that gunpowder.
The back of his head looks like a butthole.
How down bad are you? That's right.
That's burnt into there. And we did have a piece of the...
Has anyone ever told you you're a little bitch?
No.
Looks like... of the...
Well, fuck you. It's yes and, you asshole. Do not know how improv works. You're a fat white guy, you know all about improv with a shitty beard.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're bald.
Okay. Yeah, you see what? Yeah, see now. I see now.
And the proudest moment of your life
I
is
am-
being able to show other people videos of you getting a blowjob.
That's no. You force that issue.
And you always do it. It's not hard to convince you to do things, and that's your
Jacket
downfall.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
exited out through the nose and penetrated through the skull. So certainly you're going to die. You're gonna die taken around to the head like that. It seems so unnecessarily brutal, even compared to like.
New Yorker says POV. There's a guy caught smoking outside in the UK. What are y'all that fucking communist now that you can't even have a smoke? God.
30-30. Just don't get executed in Russia, dude. Oh, Jesus. Next up, we have Thailand. Now the question is, how would Thailand execute somebody? It's actually
Fucking music.
I assume being raped to death by ladyboy hookers.
Yeah.
Death by snoo snoo from ladyboys.
quite interesting. So what we have here is we have the person we executed is tied up against a post, and their back is facing towards the shooter, which is a machine gun that is clamped into a vise. We then have a sheet that is between the accused and the shooter so that they don't have to watch the person getting shot.
I feel like that takes half the fun out of it.
Yeah, like, why shoot somebody if you can't see it?
Exactly. That's gonna get fucking clipped and used as evidence in the case. That's gonna be used as evidence.
Well, I don't plan on actually shooting anybody.
The Prime Minister is literally pushing for us to ban public smoking. That's so fucking gay.
Now, originally they used an older submachine gun that was quite loud, and they would fire a burst of 15 rounds of FMJ into their back until
Just dump 15 rounds into somebody's back.
they hopefully died. They wouldn't always die. But apparently that really scared the prisoners because they could hear the automatic gunfire, so they switched over to an...
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, they're going to... They're prisoners. They're not
They're
supposed to
getting
be fucking
executed.
happy.
That's why it's like, we fucking, with someone with lethal injections, like, we were swabbing them we swabbed the air with that rubber.
Yeah.
Shit. It's
Don't
like,
want you to get AIDS before you die, brother. I got you. Let me clean this area.
just fucking walk up there or have the fucking bag of sodium whatever compound, jam the shit into their neck, squeeze the fucking IV bag, and then bye-bye.
Yeah, they're literally gonna die anyways. Why bother being hygienic?
Who gives a shit? And Herocliptic, the token Asian, has arrived.
an MP5 SD, which is very, very quiet. As you know, the SD stands for super duper quiet. So the execution
Works for me.
method for Thailand is 15 rounds from a submachine gun into the back through a sheet. Now they paint a target on the sheet to ensure that they're hitting the person correctly. Now we don't have an MP5 SD, so what we are using is an MP5 with a suppressor, firing subsonics. We're gonna get the exact same ballistic effects. So let's get shooting.
Can we just talk about how that guy's my hero for having an automatic weapon?
Oh, he
That's
has
my dream.
tons of them.
That's my dream, bro.
Dude, like a couple of years ago on this show, we watched him testing out 50 cals on humans, or on ballistic dummies.
I was about to say they was testing on humans. That's I don't think we've been watching him today.
That's pretty accurate shooting right there, honestly. We're just mag dumping through a sheet. Fucking music.
That's so bad. I don't like that at all. Makes me feel very uncomfortable. There's slugs going through the heart, partially exiting, cracking the sternum. You're dead. Come here. Look at the back right here, Micah. Like, look at all 15 rounds right there. That is death. It's
And hello, Shrapnel, welcome. Is it the Brandon Herrera AK-50? I've not. Have you seen his videos of shooting tanks with? Yeah, we watched that on the show a while back, and it was awesome.
It's just brutal. I feel like there's a cleaner way to do it with a gun, and it's not 15 rounds from a submachine gun into the back. I mean, they don't do this anymore, but
Be a lot cooler if they did.
it just felt wrong. Okay, conclusion for Ty, execution method, 10 out of 10, do not want it to happen. So far, I'm taking the 4 rounds of 30-30. What about you, Micah?
I'll take the 4 rounds 30-30. Then this, then the Makarov.
Makarov very last. It seems so unnecessary. Now, our Thai guy right here is pretty injured, but he's not dead yet. So we're gonna do another American special. This is a specialty of the Navy SEALs. We're gonna do what's called a canoe. Is it a...
I was gonna say, well, it was special to the Navy SEALs shooting hostages that you're trying to rescue?
a authorized killing under the laws of armed conflict or a war crime? That's not for me to decide. I'm just going to show it to you.
There's no good times like war crimes, and the only crime in war is to lose.
So what it is when a combatant's on the ground and is still alive, a safety round is put under the chin, through the head, and then apparently will create that canoe-like effect.
Why is it called a safety round?
Just to make sure they're dead, because you don't want them like popping up with a gun or pulling a grenade, something like that. You just want to make sure they're not alive. Safety round. Lives are expensive, ammo's cheap.
Oh, that is amazing.
Give them another round. And of course, we'll be using the HK-416, which is the...
Exactly, JTR. There's no war crimes if it's the first time. And hello, JTR. Long time no see, my friend.
He was one of the weapons of choice of the Navy SEALs. As authentic as possible with the actual military ammo. I can't wait.
Oh, no.
Interested to see what it looks like. Oh!
Just a fucking dome pop him. And he does not have a face anymore.
Yeah,
I think it's safe to say he's not going to get up with a grenade.
For safety.
Yes, for safety.
He canoed him!
It just opened him up, dude.
You know, for a few minutes. Oh, what the fuck? Is YouTube being gay again?
YouTube's been gay for a long time.
Yes.
It's a literal canoe. There's like a perfect, U going in his face.
Let's give him
there's a
another
nice
one. Let's give him another one. You ready?
You're not satisfied with the result?
I'm just...
The fucking
Dang.
second shot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, just went.
extremely...
Well, okay, so you want to use controlled pairs. It's not a double tap. A double tap is a war crime. It's a controlled pair. Just like how the United States military does not use booby traps, because booby traps are war crimes, and we use anti-handling devices.
That's it, man.
I see why they call it a canoe.
Well, there you have
2 pounds of C4, yes, there's very few problems that 2 pounds of C4 can't fix.
Can we watch 2 pounds?
Rest in
Donation.
peace.
I want you all to know, I have a live feed of my toilet. You're welcome to come and see.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, that's the wrong fucking thing.
Rest
I really need the tech support nerds to figure
I want
out
you all
why
to
this
know,
does this
I have a
twice.
live feed of my toilet. You're welcome to come and see.
Yes, thank you to Big Dro for the 333, who says, I want you all to know I have a live feed of my toilet. You're welcome to come and see. Dro, seek professional help. For the love of God, seek professional help.
Honestly, I think this is one of the I think it's one of the best things he's ever said.
Yes, I mean definitely. But while we're talking about while we're talking about helping and guns, do titty implants help save you from bullets? Let's find out.
Oh, what is it you're holding?
Yes.
A cookie?
Thank you as well.
Should we really do
Like
it?
70-30. Yeah, I apologize for the ads that are popping up. I have ad block. I don't know if I just need to update it or what, but I don't. It's been doing this for the last 2 weeks, and I kind of forgot to look into it this week. So, you know, that's my bad.
Yeah, we should.
No touch.
It's not even alive yet.
Today on Grantham Science. Science you can trust. We recently read a story where a woman was shot. She had a breast implant, and that breast implant deflected the round, and she lived.
So that's cool and all, but the most important part of this is, what was the size? Like, what was she working with here? Were we talking like, we talking like double D's, triple D's? And hello, Jen. And JTR says those are level 4 tits. I mean, plates. Well done.
I made us an excellent. You can tell the Red Bull is just for color.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Yep, there's definitely no. Yep, that's definitely just for color.
You're welcome.
Well, that'll put some hair back. That'll put some more hair on my chest. Maybe it'll grow on my head this time. Just to grow with the dream.
Is this real? Is this not real? Today on Grantham Science, bringing you real hard facts. Facts that you can trust. In an untrustworthy world, you can trust Grantham Science. So today on Grantham, can breast implants stop a bullet? Before we get into it, we have to thank the biggest sponsor of the channel, the big
Sneeze.
What is a breast implant? Maybe a lot of people aren't familiar. There are different ways of breast augmentation, but from our good friend, Dr. Portella.
Very nice man.
Yeah, very nice man.
Yeah, he's very clearly a doctor. As you can see, it even says doctor on his lab
It
coat.
says doctor right there.
Underneath the X. Underneath the scribble of Sharpie.
Dermatologist, so kind of outside his expertise. But nonetheless, we have these breast implant samples, many different sizes, and we're going to be testing.
So which size do you think that one is? What's that going to what's the size increase that one's going to give you? Like maybe go up the cup size?
I think it also depends on what you have prior to the implants.
Yes, let's see. Well, we don't have anyone else in the Discord right now, so I'm usually, so I have to check to make sure that someone's not trying to call in.
Rounds through these to see what's going to work and what's not going to work. I don't think there's a lot to say, other than obviously with this ballistic dummy right here, this is not real.
Jury's still out.
Is a amalgamation. It is close.
Why do you have to put your hand there? Why did you?
That's creepy.
This guy's weird. Oh my god.
So, on my last deployment, when we had to do our we had to do like a combat medicine training there, where it was like, oh shit, the hospital just got bombed. You got to save your patient here. Blah blah blah. The mannequin I had was a female one. There was one dude was just sitting there. I shit you not, just open mouth staring at the tits on the mannequin. Like one of them, like, because it was like 2 male mannequins and 2 female mannequins there, and the dude was this was like next to ours, because they had like the 2 females on one side and the 2 male mannequins on the other side or something like that. Yeah. And I just hear, stop staring at the tits and clamp the fucking artery.
I feel like sometimes being deployed in the military is a lot like prison, except it's not okay to have gay butt sex with your bro.
I think, well, it is not so on deployment. It is not only okay, but also encouraged. Can breast implants survive a slug from a 4-gauge shotgun? No, they cannot. Fun fact: older breast implants used a silicone fluid that was a non-Newtonian fluid. I don't know what that means, but that sounds really cool. But that is a fun fact.
It's a ballistic dummy.
Molester.
It's a close approximation of human body. Now, of course, ballistic gelatin. I feel like I can't touch it anymore. It's just a ballistic dummy. Ballistic gelatin is not a 1-to-1 of human tissue. So when we do this test, we're actually gonna take this ballistic gelatin right here and put it in front of the breast tissue. So what feels illegal but is not illegal
not in this continent
on Grantham.
Yo, he's straight going South Sudan, dude.
I think I've seen a cartel video like on. I think I saw like a cartel video on like old YouTube that was like this, where they like chopped like a lady's tits off with a machete or something.
Good lord.
I saw one cartel video on Facebook of all things where they sawed a dude's leg off and then started beating him with his own severed leg.
And see, that is how you do torture. Put a tourniquet on it, cut his leg off, then beat him with his leg.
Make a cow udder, and throw in poor or basic bitch so she don't feel left out. Feels like some lively shit. Yep. Non-Newtonian fluid is that liquid that is more solid depending on how hard. Oh.
Careful.
See, you learn
Eventually
something
you're
new
gonna
every
hit
day
the
on
milk
this show
sack.
again. That's 2 things we've learned.
So
I'm not
we're
going to
gonna
remember
tape
either of them.
Probably not.
the Pulisics gelatin over there to add that, little bit of breast tissue, and obviously.
I'd like my boobs to be fondled like those 2 gentlemen are violating that ballistic dummy. Give it to me, daddies.
Oh my god. Oh, sweet. Give me the hell yeah! Every fucking time. I'll figure it out, I promise. Eventually.
I'd like my boobs to be fondled like those 2 gentlemen are violating that ballistic dummy.
Sue me. You ever forgot
Give
something?
it to me, daddies.
Not this long and this consistently.
Cap. And so thanks to Big Dro for the 316 who says, what, Fed Boy?
God damn it.
Yeah, read it, bitch.
I'd like my boobs to be fondled like those 2 gentlemen are violating that ballistic dummy. Give it to me, daddies.
You need help.
Yeah, no.
You need help.
I'm actually uncomfortable. After reading that, I feel like I'm going to be attacked.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I feel violated just listening to a computer read that.
Different people are going to have different sizes, so we're kind of guesstimating here. But, okay. Well, wow.
Oh, so yeah, they literally did just tape the tit over top of it.
Those are some low-hanging tits.
Yeah, seriously, that's like Stormy Daniels' tits.
Yeah, come on, guys. At least make them perky.
Yeah, like, you have a ballistic mannequin that you're putting tit implants on. Like, you
could design the tits any way you want them.
Like some, big, perky triple Ds.
Someone get a Sharpie
like
and draw a nipple on there.
Like some big perky triple Ds right there. This is just gonna be by the way, I'm just gonna leave this paused on screen here so that Box can take this screenshot and make a thumbnail out of it. Yep. But where did we learn from this? Like, never punch a stripper in the tit. Yep, it'll break your hand. And oh, hello, Batman. Are you planning on calling in tonight?
Regular Nicki Minaj.
I was wondering why it was so quiet in here.
Yeah, we need them.
Yeah, like they said, these are like Nicki Minaj tits. No, this is like Stormy Daniels tits. Like remember,
there he is.
You didn't hear that at all?
You didn't hear that at all?
Oh, there he is.
Because he's gay.
I was like, no, I have fucking Discord notifications silenced on my phone or on my computer, and I need to turn you up here.
Oh, I'm quiet again. Fucking
Yes.
Discord. I've been getting that a lot recently. I haven't altered my settings. Discord has just decided I'm quieter now.
I was like, yeah, and I just realized I don't know how to do this.
Click on my name and you should be able to increase or lower my volume. But
So click on his name.
Oh, banned from server. Perfect.
what?
What?
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look, I can do that to you as well.
It's my server, bitch!
I know.
Let's see.
You won't use a volume.
Modify roles. It wouldn't bother me if you're a homosexual. Why would it be? Why would I mean, so why would I be a homosexual?
I think you have to explain that more than we have to answer that.
No, y'all do have to explain. No, you do have to explain. What is it? Is it the ironic Hawaiian shirt?
Well, it would really bother me if you were a homosexual because you aren't.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you're sitting there and he hasn't raped you yet.
So not my type. I like my men, and I don't like men whose stomach hangs over the belt line.
My stomach doesn't hang over my belt line. You are way overselling how out of shape I am. Because I am definitely not that big, nor have I ever been.
I wouldn't say ever.
I would say ever.
I also like my men's facial hair to connect.
Low blow. Low blow.
No, what you should have said is you also like your men's facial hair to actually be men's facial hair.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yes, my child?
Oh, if that's you, then that explains a lot of things, then. So anyway, let's see if tit implants can stop a bullet.
Odds over here, dude. Get our Hick-Ass Ranch hand, tape this up. So we got skin, we've got the breast
This dude is just Me Tooing the shit out of this ballistic dummy.
tissue, and then behind it we have a fairly substantial implant. This is actually a pretty big one, according to Dr. Portobello Mushroom. But let's go ahead and shoot it.
Whoa! I mean,
let's go ahead and shoot it.
Oh no! I mean, so remember on the first stream when we watched that clip from The Bachelor where the chick just like hands the dude like her dildo? Which I gotta say, what I would have done in that situation is since this is already gonna be the weirdest thing that's ever seen on TV, just make it weird. Just grab it, just go, and then just throw it over your shoulder.
You got to. But then, like, what if you throw it on national television?
Then you just told everyone that her pussy stinks.
This reminds me of the butthole chocolates.
The butthole.
Chocolates.
Yep.
No, I don't want to know. Yeah.
You were there. You were here. The video.
I clipped it from my memory.
Oh, well, in that case, no worries. I can find that real quick.
Yeah, find the video after this.
First gun that we have right here is a Valkortsen 22 suppressed, of course. 22, most common caliber used to murder people. So this makes the most sense. We'll be taking a shot at fairly close range.
Happening from low-income people.
I was about to say, yeah, I think it would be like, I was about to say, does High Point make a 22?
Let's do it.
On you.
I think that stopped it.
I think
that stopped it. I mean, if that did stop it, it's going to be some pretty substantial bruising, if not a broken rib. You know what, though?
Let's carefully undo this too.
I mean, yeah. It stopped it, but think about it. That's an implant, right? It's surrounded by tissue, and that includes blood vessels and everything.
Yeah.
It could still be fatal.
Yeah, that's what they're testing on this, is if a tit implant can prevent fatal protect you from a fatal gunshot.
Tape right here.
The other thing is, the implant gets punctured, and all that shit leaks out in the surrounding tissue.
Yes. Yep. That's happened to a couple of female wrestlers back in the day, where like their implants would pop open in the ring.
I think it'd be hilarious. The implant like slide up to like up here. That'd be hilarious.
Oh well, in that case,
I don't even know if that's possible, but like it would be fucking hilarious.
Well, look up a particular a-whore named Trisha Paytas. Like, not only are her nipples in the wrong place because of a very bad boob job, but they're in a different. Both of them are in a different wrong place. Like, one of them is up here, and the other one's like down here. It's like over here on the side. And
she paid for that, brother. She said, "Oh my God, they look great until I take everything off. Here's my credit card."
You know what would be even funnier is if the wrestler in question got hit so hard that her left implant ended up in her right breast.
I feel like that's happened before. That has to have happened at some point.
I don't know. There's a lot more to cross over than just scooting.
I don't
You have to
know.
go up and
I
then
see we
up
have
and then down.
I mean, a shitty implant job with a high impact.
yeah. I see we have the international Lancashireman in chat.
Yes. And Yorkie says, I remember seeing an ass implant that rolled back to front. Wait, so it was like on the pussy?
Let's hope it was on a woman.
What dudes are getting ass implants? I don't know.
Dude,
You
hold on.
got
Hold on.
Time out. That question was never asked. I don't want to know the answer.
Too late. Yeah, I mean, all I was going to say is you've got guys getting breast implants, and you asked that question.
Listen, all I know is all the shit that you've ever said on this video, and this is what's gonna get the channel banned.
Probably.
Oh, look at that. It went through. It didn't. It slowed it down.
So
It's
yeah,
not even
didn't stop
leaking.
it.
Look how the round deflected going through it. So it was somewhat squished, but the round curved, so it definitely slowed it down. But as you can see, the round still entered. Well, take a look right there, close up.
Let's see the next one.
So we have certainly place.
Why get ass implants, Spoonie?
Scientific
Because vanity knows no bounds. That's why.
tissue prior to the augmentation would certainly play some scientific. So we have breast implant as a head now. So the reason is we're gonna put one round through the breast implant to see what it looks like because science.
Is a real
Boonga, boonga, boonga science.
That's actually really cool.
It's not supposed to
You think a doctor will just let you just buy some implants?
Yes.
be. Yeah, that's
Hey.
how capitalism goes.
This is a way to shoot just something because I feel like those would be really good target. Like I feel like you could reuse that as a target a lot.
Skittles.
I think it
The
depends.
doctor would definitely let you buy implants because he's making money off them. Let's face it, that's the sole reason American doctors become doctors is to make money.
Yes. Unless you're a nurse, except for and American nurses, it's just if you just suck enough cocks by the time you're 22, you just become a nurse.
It's either that or you've watched too many episodes of Scrubs.
Bro, that made the weirdest noise. It's like there's a bubble.
Ow. Does it still feel good?
It's a fucking. It's a gel pack.
It's a silicone gel pack.
Just still feel good.
It's like just someone someone has watched this video, just gets like one of those, shoots a hole through it and uses it as a flashlight.
Holy shit.
Someone's done that. He's about to go do that.
I'm not. I'm just.
Then why are you typing a breast implant and for sale on your phone?
What the fuck is the camera?
Because
You're supposed to yes and that, you asshole.
Dude, I'm not gonna fucking admit to fucking try to fuck a fucking fake tit like a fleshlight.
Skittles, I know why.
I'm an adult with money. I can buy an actual fleshlight.
Skittles, I know why he's after the breast implants. See, he's also bought some chloroform, and he's planning on femboy waking up with a nasty surprise.
No.
That pause is too long.
I don't have an Asian fetish.
That pause
He's not
is
even
too long.
Asian, and that's
But he
the
looks
worst
like
part.
he's Asian.
Don't get many blonde Asians, do you?
That's like fucking Aryan Asian. He's got the blonde hair, blue eyes, and the fucking chink slits. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's funny. Everybody I know.
Let's watch Gundra. Let's watch Gundra.
You guys are not gonna-
Oh, I think I went too far. You definitely changed that.
Everybody I know, myself included, has gone to school at least once with somebody who looks Chinese yet has no Chinese
Is it
ancestry.
fucking storming outside?
I don't know. I don't care.
It's about to.
No, I'm not about to care.
So yes, a bump stock. You can use a bump stock in order to play Metallica.
Hey, you know what? The best thing is bump stocks legal again.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna buy one soon.
Fuck yeah. What do you know? I just happened to find my one that I lost in a tragic boating accident just washed up on shore.
Wow.
Ain't this place a geographical oddity?
I love it.
Yes, it is.
I really do play with fire with copyright.
Play this song and tell me who I am.
Actually, you
Yeah.
couldn't copyright this performance because, it's something he's doing live at the time, and the live performance is never the same twice, so they're not subject to copyright laws.
Yeah, tell that to like I don't know, probably like what, like a quarter, at least a quarter of my streams.
Yeah. I know.
Oh crap, I'm gonna miss it. No!
Besides, this guy, if you found out he was playing his videos on your live stream, he'd probably enjoy it.
Oh yeah, probably. I'm just talking about Metallica. You know, the guy who with Lars Ulrich, the guy who would send you a cease and desist letter for making a Metallica shirt. The guy who will send a cease and desist letter to a 12-year-old who drew Metallica on his notebook.
I bet Lars is the guy that walks around parties and say, "Hey, you know I'm in Metallica, right?" He's definitely that guy. He's the guy that tells everybody he's in Metallica.
He'd probably try a cease and desist order on a comedian who was telling Metallica jokes.
Probably.
And then they'll just pull Metallica jokes.
This is crazy, dude.
He's going full Kane Roberts here, just shredding on a gun.
I love that. I love everything about this.
Oh no, Kane Roberts actually has a gun guitar. Like a guitar like they're shaped like fucking, comically oversized Rambo guns. He's fucking, and he shoots fire out of the headstock. The drum mag probably. Well,
you can find shoot ammo. I'm pretty sure he probably uses really fucking shoot ammo here.
But the fact that he apparently has just 12 drum mags just laying at his feet right now.
Yeah, but the mags are so nice. Yeah. It's only $40 or something like that.
I got one verse left. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that tends to happen when you put about 300 rounds through it
in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Why I got the scene of Arlie Ermy in his role from Full Metal Jacket standing behind him, yelling at him for air guitaring on his rifle range.
Why are you air guitaring on my rifle range, Private Snowball? Well, there's one thing you won't like, Private Snowball, and that's that they don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall. Actual line from the movie that Arlie Ermy improvised.
Well, hell, I like you. I like you. You can come home.
You can come to my house and fuck my sister.
It's got to be like the best, boot camp.
Oh, and apparently,
the best boot camp representation
have you ever
in
seen?
movie. Probably
Have you ever
not
seen the flight?
accurate in the least. I've never been, but
Shut up.
definitely the most entertaining.
It's pretty accurate.
Have you ever seen The Frighteners?
No.
Michael J. Fox. All he ever pops up as the ghost of a Marine drill sergeant. Apparently, it was the same.
Apparently, those two movies are in the same universe, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently that is the guy who got shot in Full Metal Jacket as well.
Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
Yeah, but he pops up in fucking that TV show, Space Above and Beyond, as a fucking Marine drill instructor.
We all miss Arlie Ermy Yorkie.
Yes, we all do.
Anyway, something we didn't get to last time, a longtime favorite on the channel. Let's see some Just Roll In.
At PetSmart Kitchen, we're sharing
Fuck off.
helpful hacks to make your dog's mealtime extra special.
Did that just say stats for nerds?
Yes.
It does say stats for nerds.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Just Rolled In.
Putting over other channels.
Because we don't
On
like
today's
them.
episode, I'll be showing you a recap of the craziest lack of oil changes, dirty customer vehicles, speed holes, and customers who use the
Speed holes, aka a bullet hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
incorrect
This
fluid
car
and connected
belongs
hoses
to a
to the wrong
basketball
location.
American.
Damn.
When people bring their cars in for a recall,
What
that's
the?
where we got to get to. We also have to get back here somehow.
This
Nope.
is a Nissan.
This has...
I've helped clear out old person's home with who had dementia that was cleaner than that car.
You know, what's bad is not even the worst thing I've seen. Like
Correct.
in person.
When people
I think it's actually...
bring their cars
Oh, no, it's a Kia.
in for a
I was like,
recall,
yeah, I thought that for sure this would have been like a Nissan Altima or something.
that's where we got to get to. We also have to get back here somehow.
This truck
You
was
can
brought
tell
in
that's
as is
actually a white person's car because there's no furry dice. The seats weren't covered in fake leopard fur. Yeah, and the steering wheel wasn't covered in fur either. White person's car.
Speaking of fuzzy dice.
You got a problem with my fucking fuzzy dice?
Dude, why do you have fuzzy dice?
Why don't you have fuzzy dice?
Because I'm not a fag.
Fuzzy dice are awesome.
Yeah,
Careful with
but
your age,
apparently Skittles you can get a cream from the doctors to get rid of them.
It's not been serviced in 2 years. When the technician tried to drain the engine oil, a bunch of sludge came out, so he removed the oil pan and found this. The shop recommended a couple of engine flushes and other work to prevent further engine damage, but the customer declined repairs and the engine seized on the customer 6 weeks later.
Yeah, no shit,
Ever since
Sherlock.
you did my oil change, my fucking car won't start.
The fuck is that the detritus from fucking used oil?
Yes, apparently this vehicle is not serviced in 2 years.
Customer states engine light, ABS, and traction control light on.
Oh god, that's one thing I remember from my
Fucking
childhood.
Apollo, Malibu.
Yep.
That's one thing I remember from when I was a kid. Every 3 months, he'd had to drag me down to the garage, and I'd have to help him while he removed and cleaned the oil tank, and then reattached it, filled it.
The oil tank.
Yeah.
God. How
He cleaned it out.
How do people live with being like him?
Why do we let them continue to be a country?
I don't know.
You think you can talk to like the CIA or something? Just like, I don't know, like frame them for like blowing up an American airline or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it works with it works. I mean, it's worked, you know, for the last few decades in Brownistan. So
I can do.
I'll arrange something. This oil tank is too far. That crossed the line. That's where the line was crossed.
You know what I mean by oil tank? The tank what the oil is kept. Yeah, the lubrication.
No, we know what you mean. You're just wrong.
It's called an oil pan.
Well, it's called an oil tank over here.
You're wrong.
Very wrong.
You're wrong.
2 against 1.
We won the war. You're wrong.
Oh, hold on.
No. You shut up, Limey. He can.
No,
he will.
no, you should. You should.
He will get your entire city addicted to crack.
Hell yeah! Well, I did it to Chicago. I can do it to this.
Oh, it's a man, Chicago.
I'd like strangers to put oil inside me.
Oh,
Olive oil, motor oil,
What?
Cooking oil. Don't matter. Just my tank like a big boy should be serviced.
Oh, that may be the worst thing I've heard tonight.
Beat it out.
I'd like strangers to put oil inside me.
Why is it a dude's
Olive oil,
voice now?
motor oil, cooking oil, don't
Read it out.
matter.
What's going on
Just
with
my
this?
tank like a big boy should be serviced.
So, thank you to Big Dro for the 420, who says...
Nah, you got that one.
No, yeah, this is you.
I'd like strangers to...
Without laughing.
I'd like strangers to put oil inside me. Olive oil. Can't. Olive oil, motor oil, cooking oil. Don't matter. Just my tank like a big boy should be serviced.
You
I
need
just
help.
want you to know, when I leave this place, I'm going to a Catholic church and confessing my sins to a God I don't believe in.
Well, hold on a minute.
We can't cross the threshold.
Yeah, I was going to say, he steps 1 foot into any kind of church, he'll burst into flame.
Yeah, apparently, you know, when you tattoo a Leviathan, when you have a tattoo of a Leviathan cross, like, you physically incapable of crossing the threshold, as I learned.
Breaking up for me.
Huh. Well, that sounds like a issue, not an ish me.
That's such a terrible joke. But it's good because it's terrible.
Exactly.
No, it's just terrible because it's terrible.
We should have killed all of you in the war.
Honestly.
We should have sided with the Japanese.
Why? So you could get fucking...
Why? So y'all could take another L?
Well, it would mean that you would nuke us as well. We'd be gone and we wouldn't have to put up with you lot anymore.
That sounds like a win-win.
You wouldn't have to put up with Oslo anymore if you would have just won the fucking war. Alright?
We did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, did you?
You turned up late.
Yeah, this is the United States of England across the ocean. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
that's what we're called, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, it's great having more. It's great finally having the Americans outnumber the Brits here.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you're not outnumbering us. I mean, 2 of you is worth half of 1 of us.
I don't think that came out the way you wanted. I don't think that came out the way you wanted to. That's like Sid Vicious going on. You're half the man that I am, and I have half the brain you do. Like, I don't think that came out the way you intended it to.
2 of you is worth 1/2 of 1 of us.
Oh, really? Because I'm pretty sure we were outnumbered when we kicked your ass in 1700s. Play the fucking video.
I was about to say, well, I mean, he kind of does have a point there because most of England is now Somalians.
Yeah. Actually,
it's mostly Somalis and Iraqis now. So
hey, all of the
it was French, German, Spanish, and no, sorry, it was French, Spanish, and Dutch, I believe. Who fought a bunch of German mercenaries.
But did you win?
Not the British Army.
But did you win?
We didn't even fight. We hired some mercenaries to do it for us because we couldn't be bothered.
Well, that was a fucking mistake.
Not really.
Cope and seethe. Yeah.
Well, yes, it is.
Bullet hole shot through the fucking wiring harness.
That's a fucking
I got this Rio here. Customer came in complaining that their speakers.
Have you ever looked at a wiring harness schematic?
Yes.
It makes my head hurt so much.
Well, sort of simple mathematics.
Aren't working. The head unit turns on, but there's no sound. So I checked the fuse for the amp, and it's blown. And as soon as I put a new one in, it blew again. So I come over here to check the amp. And I think I found your problem, sir. That's a rotting pumpkin that is leaking, causing your amp to short out.
Why do you have a pumpkin under your seat?
Yeah, pumpkin, what are you doing under this man's seat?
Okay.
Customer states he shot a hole in his floorboard to see if there was any bullets in his gun.
The fuck?
Nigga. Why? What? Why? What?
Is that Green Thunder?
Probably. Driver says, "Let my people go." Shot a hole in his floorboard to see if there were any bullets in the gun. Maybe you drop the mag and rack back the slide, and if there's a bullet in it, it'll eject out.
It will literally get rid of the issue for you. Like, you don't even have to fish it. Like, just pull it.
Right. What kind of gun was it, though? Was it a relatively modern gun, or was it a flintlock?
You know what? I bet Twisted trained this guy.
No. If Twisted trained him, it would have just been a lot of jams in the gun.
Well, that tends to happen when you only shoot high points.
I'm just gonna randomly find out that I've got beef with Twisted now because of you.
That'd be the highlight of like your week at least.
I mean, I feel like I could probably get some subs out of that.
There you go.
I mean, the happiest I ever was when I was getting death threats from my Repeal the 19th video.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. I would have loved to be there.
I think I was.
God, lucky.
You
got this cockney fuck, but you couldn't invite me.
It kind of got boring just reading incel over and over again, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I did do a whole stream just making fun of it. By the way, that stream is called Salty Fish, if anyone's interested in finding it.
Yeah, but Skittles, you got bored reading incel over and over again because big girls are good on insults.
Because women are stupid.
Customer states they have washer fluid coming out of their battery. Yeah. The technician found that
if we repeal Canada as a country, yes, and yes, repeal the 19th. Big Dro, that's the point, is that women should not be allowed to vote.
That somebody had routed their washer hose through the battery vent hole on the other side.
That's easy, Big Dro.
How
in this day and age.
How do you do that?
Hold on.
How do you route the washer vent hose? How do you route the water hose into the battery vent hole, into the battery vent port?
That takes a special kind of stupid.
Well, like
that's the kind of stupid you've got to work hard to achieve.
Well, like the washer fluid. You're talking about the washer fluid, right? The washer fluid hose on my old car. When I changed my hood out, it doesn't have provisions for washer fluid, so it's just tucked down in the corner. You just have to not push the lever for it. Like, you just have to not engage the washer fluid. That's a different thing. That's fucking impressive.
I've got an answer to Big Dro's question. How will women vote if you repeal the 19th? It's easy in this day and age. They can identify as men.
Unless I already answered that, they just won't.
Yeah, like I said, they'd identify as men.
Taillight housing, because there was crack in it.
That's not a crack in the taillight housing. That is a bullet hole.
The hole goes right through to the other side, and they also are in for a large evap leak code. So of course, check the gas cap. Was about to do a smoke test. I decided to look in here. Oh yeah. So we'll see what it looks like inside. Blew apart rear blind spot detection wiring harness into gas cap house.
You shot the gas cap?
Look!
Is that the bullet?
Look at what Cryptic's put in the chat.
Cryptic says, so are you, Dro. That's why women shouldn't vote. Damn.
There is the bullet slug. There we go.
This customer's vehicle was towed in because they ran out of gas. The mechanic found out that the customer tried filling the coolant reservoir with gasoline.
What?
$100 says it's a chick, like a 16-year-old white girl named Brittany.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
A car was towed in because it ran out of gas, and they found out they filled the coolant reservoir with gasoline.
How do you make that mistake?
I'm assuming it's a 16-year-old named Stephanie.
No, I'm voting Candy.
Something like
Customer
that.
states washing nozzles do not...
Chantel.
Shawanda.
One of those modified African names.
She's
No,
called
I
Chantel.
don't think it's a
and
black chick
she's
because
called,
it's not a
no,
Dodge.
she's called Chantel and she's
I
white.
don't think it's a black chick because it wasn't a
Oh,
Dodge.
black chicks do the Nissans. They do the Ultimas.
So do white girls.
Yeah, I mean, Ultimas
This was
are
a
pretty
Ford, it was
universally.
It was a Ford Escape. That's like white girl. That's white girl 101.
That is, yeah. Every Ford Escape that I see coming to work is definitely.
It's a white girl.
It's usually a white woman or
usually
a very old white man.
Shrapnel's got it. Shrapnel's got it. She goes by the name of Destiny.
Yes. As in, up next on the stage, Destiny.
I did know Destiny was humongous tits.
So
Okay, Destiny won't be appearing tonight. Apparently, she lost her way from the restroom.
Spray. The technician found that the customer had completely filled a washer fluid reservoir with gasoline.
What are you,
Another one.
Muhammad, trying to make a V-bid?
This is no longer a car, it's an IED.
Exactly. So I'm assuming this was just Muhammad trying to bring something in. Assuming that you guys mistakenly thinking that I guess like NTB stood for National Treasury Bureau.
That was
good. No, NTB next to be blasted.
Too early for this.
And this customer came in to get new brake rotors installed
There's a bullet hole through the
since
brakes.
his were shot.
The brakes are shot.
That's good.
Please tell. Oh, by the way, at work when there was the live bullet in someone's tire, please tell me that someone said it looks like this tire is shot. Looks like. Please tell me someone said that.
I don't remember if anyone said that, but I do remember that we told that guy he had no choice but to buy a tire, and he said, "I don't have money for a tire." We said we don't have. Like, we're not fucking doing this. You're buying a tire. Like, the only time I've ever seen someone forced to buy something was that day.
That's when it would just be, okay, like, at that point, that would just be like, I will give you a it's like, what can you afford? What can you afford? I'll make it. I
wasn't at that point yet.
I will
tech-ass bitch.
Oh, like, I will make an El Cheapo match whatever you can afford. If you only have, like, $20, I'll fucking give you one.
No, it's worse than that. They're American.
This F-150 was towed in for no
no.
concern. The technician...
Holy fucking cigarette butts.
That's
Batman.
worse than I've seen. Those are the kinds of cars, though. You go to the...
It's not a car.
What did somebody say? You're pulling your car in.
That is blood.
Is that a car or is that a squat?
Yeah, this is a...
said it needed an...
How do you just have a coat hanger in your driver's side seat where it's going to be stabbing you in the spine?
Well,
dude,
obviously...
he's sitting on the trash. You think he gives a fuck?
No, he's got a coat hanger in there because he's a traveling abortionist.
And for no concern, the technician said it needed a new fuse block that is located in the engine bay.
Nope. Under no
This vehicle was
circumstances will I work on that. Oh, sweet Jesus.
towed in as it won't start, which the technician found the engine to be seized. The customer mentioned to the shop that they never changed the oil since new, and the vehicle now has 78,000 miles on it.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy fucking shit. Good.
I get pissed whenever my oil change goes over by like 500 miles, and someone went 78,000 miles without changing their fucking oil.
That's not even the highest number I've seen on this channel.
Fucking white.
The technician said this customer's vehicle also had a full maintenance package included in their lease, and the technician included...
It was a lease with a full maintenance package.
You didn't even have to pay for it.
With this photo,
Yeah,
which you can
but now
still
they're
see the
going to.
factory marking on the original oil filter.
I mean, it's a leased car, and they've driven it into that state. They're going to be paying for it.
Oh yeah, congratulations, you just bought that.
Well, no, like also like I've had leases before. Like cars come with like high-end tires on them.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I had a lease come in. The customers wanted cheap shit because they were getting rid of the car, and the lease company looked at them and said, "No, you're gonna go back. You're gonna get what came on at factory." So they went from like $500 to like $1,500.
I've had that happen.
You think they aren't gonna make them fucking pay for this?
Oh yeah, no, I've had that. I've had that happen before where the guy is like, his tire was full of run flat damage. And
Jen wants you to send an image of that last shot to Dish Soap as a challenge. Whoever Dish Soap is.
Dawn Dish Soap. There's another word there. I don't know if you saw it.
But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, he was just like, yeah, he's like, yeah, like I turned this truck back in like in 2 weeks, or like within like a week. And I'm just like, hey man, just call your lease company to see if it has to call whoever you're leasing this from. See if it has to be the same thing, or if I can just put something on there.
Yeah, I tell people the same shit. It's like, before I waste my time and your money, just find out what we can actually put on here.
Yeah, he calls it, and he's just like, so if it's just one, it has to be the same thing, but if it was all four, it could be anything. And I was just like, let me see what this will be. Let me see if I can get my hands on this.
Well, my cat's being all cute and lovable. I wonder what he's done.
See, okay, so it's not unusual. That was my first thought. Like earlier last week, it was oh, see ya, Yorkie. Yeah, it was
see ya, Yorkie.
Yeah, it was like I woke up one morning and Ramsey was just sitting there. Sitting there next to me, just like purring away, and I'm just like, "What have you destroyed? What did you do?"
This Dodge Charger came in to get a new battery installed, and the technician noticed these ants in the front and back of the customer's car.
The hell?
And this BMW.
Well, the fact that it's a Charger kind of tells everything.
Yes.
I'm surprised it's not roaches.
Yeah, but I mean, insects only go where there's food.
I mean, I've literally seen cars with used tampons on the floorboards. So.
Yep.
I'm glad I'm not eating.
W came in as the sunroof wasn't working. The technician had to remove the glass from the sunroof track to clean out all of these cigarette butts.
How? I'm assuming the guy would just like smoke and then just toss his cigarette up through the sunroof.
it's as simple as just...
Yeah, stick your hand up and over to the side and drop it.
Not even to the side, just like all the way up against the back and just let go.
Or
the wind will catch it and take it
Or it could just be like anyone else and just smoke out the window.
Maybe he thought he was a badass and he was just like, hit it and he would like flick it up.
I hope a few times that the sunroof was closed he didn't realise.
Washer fluid.
He could make another few cigarettes out of his fucking
floorboard. You could make another pack of cigarettes in that floorboard.
There was a tin full of
take a little air, put it in this here transmission hose.
The customer said her husband found a hose sitting in the engine bay and figured it went to the transmission vent. The hose ended up being for the washer pump, and he had attached it directly to the vent on the transmission. The customer...
Hello, I'm a moron.
Watching things like this makes me angry.
Drove for long enough like this that it ended up damaging the transmission and needed to be replaced.
Do you know what to do? If you find something in your engine and you don't know what it's for,
don't fucking touch it.
You look it up, or you get somebody who knows about engines.
No, there's a saying for this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
If it's operating fine, you've had no issues and no concerns, and you just randomly see it, leave it the fuck alone.
No shit.
Wash their fluid, or wash their windshield. They pumped washer fluid into the transmission.
This van was...
That's a new transmission right there, and that is... Transmission work is not cheap.
Towed in as a customer accidentally poured diesel exhaust fluid in the engine of their Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van.
How?
The customer drove for long enough like this without realizing what he did and had the engine seize on them while they were driving on the highway. This customer had their Lexus RX 350 towed in as they said it does not start ever since they changed their engine oil. The technician had removed the oil pan and found that it looks like the customer had never changed the oil. The technician also mentioned that the odometer read 26,000 miles, but once he plugged in the
oil. Or it isn't oil anymore, I should say.
Scan tool, he found that the vehicle actually had 90,000 miles on it.
Hey, you just committed a felony by changing the odometer.
And the customer has owned this vehicle since new.
78,000 miles and no oil change.
You know what? That was the same numbers earlier.
That was?
Yeah, this one was like 90,000 something.
Yeah. And also, you know, that's a felony for altering.
Yeah,
your
that
number.
is a felony. Yeah, no. Altering vehicle data like that is actually like enough to get you in federal prison.
Same with removing the VIN, which is why when I see people come into work with their shit with like their Frankenstein project cars, and they're just like, oh yeah, it doesn't have a VIN. I'm just like, hey, you're committing a felony.
Actually,
right
those
now.
are a lot of times those are exempt.
Yeah, altering the odometers. I don't know about over there, but over here it comes under the fraud laws.
Yeah.
It's just like 20 years, like after 20 years, like your vehicle's exempt from mileage on the title, because it just doesn't matter anymore. You're buying a 20-year-old car. At that point, you can't complain about any of that shit.
Yeah.
I should know. I bought plenty of shitty 20-year-old cars.
Yeah, yet people still do.
W was brought in as a customer said they could smell engine oil. The mechanic found a couple of gaskets to be leaking and found this mess after he removed the valve covers. He then later found out this car hasn't had an oil change since 2009 and around 68,000 miles ago. After
like, it is insane how you
that one doesn't bother me. It's
a major cleaning and disassembly, the mechanic said the vehicle runs
given fucking public transport tickets.
It's a lot better now. Customer states they have a smell when driving his vehicle.
Is that a dead fish? Right there.
That looks like
Is that a dead fish?
That looks like a dead fish.
That is a dead
Technician
fish.
found these fish when he opened the hood.
It's a dead fish.
Two dead fish.
Patty C. Cups. So for anyone who's not up on the lore on that, on one of his podcasts, Patty C. Cups is talking about like a prank he played on one of his friends was he put salami underneath his seat of his car on a hot day.
That's actually a good prank.
You'll get shot for that. Like, if you're gonna do like a prank involving someone's car, you do something harmless, like wiring the brake pedal to the horn,
or like stealing the cats. You know, like something harmless.
Yeah. And plus, we can extract the platinum.
Exactly. We can make more
Customer
money.
and technician are not sure how they got there. This customer's 2023 RAV4 hybrid was brought
The best
in
prank
for a recall, which
possibly
involves
without
removing
damaging
these
the
rear
car
seats.
is what my friend's wife did to him. She waited till he got in the car and he was going down the drive, then she phoned the cops up and reported the car as stolen.
See, that's how you get someone shot.
Well, none if they're white.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
if he's white, then he's fine. But if he's black, like you just got that dude. You just got that.
Yeah,
man
he's on a
burned.
split shirt now. Congratulations.
Yeah, you just made. He's on a hoodie now.
This customer came in because their transmission overheated after they serviced the transmission themselves. The
Always a terrible idea.
technician found that the
What,
customer
service the
drained the
transmission
transmission
yourself?
fluid
Yes.
and filled the coolant
actually
reservoir
really
with
easy.
transmission.
It's more effort
Hold on,
than it's worth for me.
It's not. It's
Hold on, wind back to see what this guy did.
That's what hasn't gotten to that yet.
Fluid
He has, he
instead
was
of the transmission.
Not the.
He was actually explaining what the guy had done.
Yes, and then you started talking over it.
Fluid and filled the coolant reservoir with transmission fluid instead of the transmission.
It's a self-contained system, bro. You know, I'll take back my last thing. It is not something worth doing if you're a fucking retard.
It's not something worth doing if you don't know what you're doing.
So, well, hey, dudes are fantastic.
This
Fuck
Tesla
off
model-
ads. Oh, it's a Tesla. Let's see the Tesla bros take an L. Oh my god. Like, why would you get a white interior car in the first place?
He was brought in as a customer.
Hold on,
Lost both
is this the Beirut model of Tesla?
I'm assuming so.
Or
This
the Slav
Tesla Model 3 he was brought
It's
in
a
as a
Slav
customer.
Tesla.
Lost both of his key cards and wanted to get new ones programmed. The
Nope.
technician was pretty surprised on how dirty the seats and car was. This isn't
Why are you surprised? He's from India. Have you seen their country?
So, yeah, he's probably an Indian.
Yeah, have you seen their country?
Yeah.
They only
outside
have a
of an
country
oil
called
filter
Russia.
from a 2006 F-150. The customer's complaint was that their engine had a loss of power and no oil pressure. This customer said they unfortunately could not afford oil changes for the past 2 years, so they stopped getting them.
Couldn't afford an oil change for 3 years, so you just didn't get one.
Just
Do it
learn
yourself.
how to do it yourself.
My brother in Christ, go to O'Reilly's, buy a jug of oil for $25, buy an oil filter for $10, $35,
Brother,
and
Walmart
15
is
minutes
cheaper.
of your time.
Walmart, get Super Tech. It's better than old.
2013 Honda Civic with 47,000 miles. The
Fucking Honda owners.
Fucking VTEC, bro.
customer brought it in and just wanted a tune-up and oil change, as he hasn't changed the engine oil or done any service on his vehicle since he bought it brand new.
40,000 miles with no service? Oh, fuck no. Oh, and those are shitty, cheap-ass cigarettes, too. Did he,
I
like,
wouldn't be
set
surprised.
fire? Did that seat catch fire from a cigarette? That's what it looks like.
Probably. I would be
That's
surprised
why
if you
the
found
bike
a
is
dead dog in there.
This car was towed in for a transmission issue.
Oh,
Once
fuck
the shop
no.
saw the amount of mold in this car, they refused to work on it. So the customer cleaned it themselves and brought it back to get work.
Fucking Volkswagen. How do you have a mold perfectly going around the steering wheel and nothing but?
Dude, wait, how do you sit in that car?
Imagine how bad that smells.
To answer the question, do they sit in that car?
Plot twist. Listen, they let their car get that dirty to cover up their fucking stank pussy, because only people that have Volkswagen Passats have stank pussies.
Worked on.
Do you know, to get in that car, you'd probably have to toss in a couple of those fumigation grenades first.
Yeah. And this is the after they got it cleaned so they could get it serviced.
This customer went to several
So
other
it
shops.
was possible.
Hey, I bet getting it clean costs more than the service.
Probably. Willing to bet.
For an electrical issue, but every other shop until now refused to work on this car, as the inside and outside was full of stuff.
Why do you
the
have
pallets? Look at the fucking, like, look at how fucking that bitch is slammed with all the weight.
Why do you have 15 pallets on top of your car?
Customer states a pistol has been discharged in vehicle in the passenger seat, and vehicle now has multiple warning lights coming on. The passenger ended up shooting
Yep, shot through
a
the
lot
main.
of harness goes
through their seat and right into a wiring harness.
Is that
This
the
customer-
bullet? Yeah, the bullet was still in there.
And right into a wiring
Spend all
harness.
that money on Kevlar when you just use like 40 wires.
Yeah, no
like,
shit.
What are you doing?
This customer's pickup
And that's
truck.
like almost point blank too.
Yeah, that
difference
is
is
legitimate, just
with
point blank range, and it couldn't go through
Yeah,
that. Like, we need to invest in this. Get on
Fred,
that.
the
Yeah.
difference is you wear Kevlar, you can still move.
I could probably still move while wearing 40 wires.
Well, I mean, like if it's all contained in a set place, you can still move.
Through their seat and right into a wiring harness. This customer's pickup truck was brought in as they said it has low oil pressure. This truck with a Duramax diesel engine has 22,000 miles on it and has never had the oil change since brand new, and still had the factory oil filter on the engine. The
I bet truckers had to log off for his heart pressure.
That's gonna be fucking
Running.
expensive.
technician also mentioned
Just buy a new truck, bro.
Yeah. Skittles. I bet truckers had to log off, to take care of his blood pressure because of this video.
it had a ton of idle hours and was denied any warranty on the engine.
And the warranty was denied.
Yeah.
This customer's car was brought in as they said they have a water leak and every light up.
It's
another
The shop
Volkswagen.
declined to
What
work
did
on
I
his car
tell you? What
due
did
to
I
the
tell
mold,
you?
but suspect that the water leak was from the sunroof drains being clogged.
How do you let
This
it
customer
get this
came-
bad?
Oh, there's one on video that we watched a long time ago. It was a Bentley. A motherfucking Bentley. With the whole interior covered in mold.
Hey, you know
Like,
what?
that's a $500,000 car that you just let them get completely fucking molded.
Skittles, you notice all these modern cars, they're all fucking disgusting heaps. And you see a classic car, right? And they're always in fucking perfect condition.
Mm-hmm.
Came in as they have an oil leak on their truck. The technician found that it still had the factory oil filter on
Yep, Ford Motor Company factory
this
seal.
vehicle, which is a 2018 model.
Or factory filter there.
And this customer's vehicle was brought in to get
Oh my god.
Nope.
That's not a car. That's a skip.
Yeah, that is a rolling dumpster. That is a straight fucking dumpster.
Dude, and you know what the bad part is like, that's not even that uncommon.
4 new tires installed. The mechanic said they left the vehicle outside and put it on jack stands so they could mount and balance new tires for the customer.
Yeah, I would have just refused service.
Can you imagine if you forgot one day you left your car window open, right, and your neighbour who has a shitty filthy car just decided to dump all of his stuff into your car?
I would shoot them.
Yeah, that's worth prison.
Especially with his car.
Yeah.
Just for context, I only allow certain people to park beside me, like at work, and I don't let anyone drive my car. And I almost had a heart attack when I saw a small ding from an acorn.
Yes, I legitimately thought he was about to break down and start crying.
It's truth. How do you even use the fucking car?
It's a manual too!
Dude, it's a Honda Fit. You know this is a night.
Not how. Why?
Customer states the low coolant light came on, so they added 3 gallons of water. The customer ended up adding water to the engine instead of the radiator. The engine was started.
You stupid bitch.
You just take off the radiator cap and pour the water in.
You know what makes it really hard to argue with this guy when we're watching all this shit happening in the U.S.?
Briefly by the customer,
No,
but
it's
he
not
ended
all
up
in the
realizing
US.
what he did and got the vehicle towed to the shop.
Yeah.
Mostly U.S. and Australia.
This vehicle was brought in as the customer put an unknown amount of hand sanitizer in the engine.
For what possible
We've
reason?
seen this before. Hand sanitizer.
That's not what they mean when your car runs on
Shop flushed the
alcohol.
engine a couple of times and sent the customer on their way.
I'm pretty sure we
Customer
actually
states
saw one
washer
where they used salad dressing.
Fluid doesn't
think
spray
so.
after they replaced their washer pump. The customer had connected a washer hose directly to the vent on the front differential.
Just play the fucking video.
This customer's vehicle was brought in as they
Just look at the titties on the wall. I probably shouldn't hold my hand like that on camera. But yeah.
said the radio and infotainment screen does not work.
Gee, I fucking wonder why.
When this customer came in for a brake noise complaint, the technician discovered the brakes were metal to metal and the brake fluid reservoir was low. He decided to also check the engine oil and noticed no oil on the dipstick. He later found out that the customer has never changed oil in the 5 years they own the car.
41,000 miles.
I remember.
Customer states sunroof.
Part-time job, local garage, and this guy came in with his car. Yeah, a place where cars go to get fixed. But this guy brought his car in. He'd had to have it towed in because his son had put you don't get it over there. It's like a syrup. He'd put syrup in the petrol tank because he'd been annoyed at his dad, and obviously, sugary substance. It seized the fucking engine up.
That's actually pretty common. You put sugar in someone's gas tank to fuck their shit up.
Oh no, I saw one where there was one video. I don't remember where it was, but where there was a kid drifted his dad's Shelby Cobra over into a
Shelby Cobra, like actual Shelby Cobra.
It was a modern version of it, but yeah, it was the actual like.
It was like the GT 500.
Yeah, the GT.
So
Shelby.
not like the AC Ace.
No.
Okay.
It was like a 2018 like GT, like Shelby GT.
I can swallow that one a little bit. It would have been a GT 350.
With like 1,500 miles on it, and he drifted it into a curb and split and broke two wheels into pieces.
That would be expensive if they didn't reproduce them they didn't fucking make replicas of them.
So
but still, you know that man no longer has a son because he murdered him.
Yep. Yeah.
I was about to ask how many years did he get?
Won't close. This technician found a shell casing stuck in the sunroof track, which prevented the sunroof from closing.
How does that get there?
Practice.
And this car was brought in as a customer said AC does not work and they have a coolant leak. The technician found out from the customer that they heard gunshots and then later found their vehicle in this condition. A bullet had went through the AC condenser and...
The shell case could have been put there by an irate girlfriend.
Radiator, which caused the customer's concern.
See, chicks don't think like that. They don't think clever stuff like that. They just slash the tires. And
Oh,
key the
come
car.
on! What do you mean chicks don't think
Customer
like
states
that?
driver's side rear window won't roll down.
Worst
The mechanic
things I ever saw someone do to somebody. I'm not gonna disclose who it was, but
Do I know who it was? Do I
Oh
know?
yeah, 100%. Anyways, this individual pissed this guy off. Right, this guy they pissed off was like a really good mechanic. Like he's been doing it for a long time. Went in there, popped the cap off a relay, cut something, put it back in. 3 weeks and $3,000 later, replaced the fucking relay and it started right up.
Oh, mate of mine.
No, so he literally just his solution was just
Watched
throw
him
parts
struggle.
at it.
Mate,
Just watch him
mate,
just throw
He
parts
watched
at it.
this guy struggle, and then said,
A
"Have you
mate of
checked
mine,
any of the relays?" And then replaced the relay, and it fucking started.
A
Found
mate
all
of
of
mine,
these bullet holes on
his
the dri-
ex-girlfriend, she decided to key up his car, right? He got his revenge. He went to her house
kill her?
about 2 o'clock in the morning, right? He had a couple of those, those garden sprays. The big ones that you've got to pump them. Full of paint remover. Sprayed her car. Totally removed all the paint.
That's an expensive fix.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
but it was-
time-consuming fix.
Yeah, but as he said, totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
driver's side and said when he removed the door panel, it looked like somebody had already replaced the window and window regulator, but left it unplugged.
We'll do all the trouble of all of that.
This supercharged Audi A6 was brought in as the owner said his son wanted to top up the washer fluid, but instead filled the engine with just water from a garden hose. The engine was fortunately not.
What?
Why?
You failed as a car dad.
Ran and 2 oil changes were performed and the engine was saved. This car was brought in as a customer wants a new key programmed. The technician said he just programmed new keys for the customer early this year, but the customer lost the keys in the car.
I'd be more surprised if they didn't lose the key in the car.
I'm surprised he didn't lose the fucking passenger in the
And
car.
this customer's vehicle was brought in as they want a new battery installed. The technician said the battery is unfortunately behind the passenger seat, and the vehicle smelled worse than it looked.
They put
children in that!
Children in that car!
Vehicle smelled worse than it looked.
Shut it down.
The owner of this car had a minor coolant leak and decided to add head gasket sealer to the coolant system, but instead he poured this bottle of head gasket repair in the engine. Unfortunately,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
for the customer, the sealer worked its way into every oil galley and starved the engine of oil. Customer states they have a fuel leak from the rear differential. The customer just installed an auxiliary.
Our
fuel
oil
leak?
does not flow like that.
A fuel leak from the rear differential.
What is wrong with this sentence?
So many things.
Fuel tank and had it connected to the vent hose on the rear differential instead of the fuel tank.
This is a Chevrolet.
Yeah. That is exactly, Cryptic. Why are these cars like trashed beyond like worse than trap houses?
This pickup truck was towed in as a customer says it won't start because it has bullets in the engine. The shop was not told how this happened, but the technician also found bullets that went through the dashboard. And this Ford Fusion was driven to the
Holy Marlboro menthols, Batman.
Hold up. How many do you see in the passenger floorboard?
0. Why? Why wouldn't you just toss them over into the passenger side?
At the bare minimum, right?
Like, so back when I had the Danger Ranger and I smoked cigarettes, like, there was like at least 3 empty packs of cigarettes on that passenger side floorboard at all times.
I can actually see you.
Never underneath my, never on my floorboard.
Yeah.
I can actually see you vacuuming your car skittles.
What?
I can actually see you vacuuming your car.
I do.
dealership in this condition. This customer had their vehicle towed in as they said they had a mishap and somehow managed to shoot a brake line on their car.
Went through the fender liner right here.
Somehow managed
hit
to
the
shoot
brake
the
line.
Yes, I am also convinced that all these cars were owned by Big Dro.
And then you can see where it hit right there.
This car was brought in as a customer said she shot the center console on her car. She also...
You know,
Why
when, you know when there's a, you know when I see stuff like with this many NDs, you know, even though I am a diehard Second Amendment absolutist, I'm just like,
was making a fuck. I bet she was making a TikTok to a Megan Thee Stallion.
Probably.
Song.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed.
also wanted the shop to see if her aftermarket warranty would cover the damages, but
fuck no, it won't.
The shop declined to make that call.
Yeah.
And this vehicle
I would have just said, fuck no, this is not my problem.
No.
was towed in as it does not
shot
start,
you
and the
can't
owner had the driver's seat unbolted for some reason. The customer also did not want to pay for a diagnosis and just wanted the wireless ignition node replaced. The technician replaced it and it didn't fix the issue, which then he found that the totally integrated power module needed to be replaced.
Fucking Burger King bags and shit. Oh, a big gulp full of cigarette butts and ash.
Actually, that's a Burger King cup.
You get my fucking point.
Yep.
And
But
this
if you're gonna
2023
make a point, make the right fucking point.
I will
Okay?
kill you where you sit.
Fucking do it, bitch.
Him and my knife over there.
If you're gonna do it, we want to see it.
Wait. I don't want you to exert too much energy.
It's locked.
No,
in the
no.
dildo.
Skittles, if you're gonna kill him,
It's
we want to
fucking-
see the video.
There we go. Fucking all that Africa dirt.
GMC Yukon Denali was brought in as a customer says the AC...
If I help you murder me, does that make me an accessory?
Probably. A Denali looks like this. Let's play Guess the Race of the Owner.
Well, there's Bud Light.
So Mexican.
No. Mexican does Corona.
No, Mexicans drink a shitload of Bud Light.
I've never seen
No.
I have
Bud Light
only ever
is-
seen Mexicans drinking Bud Light.
I have been to multiple parties of my
Skittles,
Mexican
these
girlfriends and never have I seen anything but a Corona or a Modelo.
Skittles, these days, it's only the gays who drink Bud Light.
Dude, it's like, all I'm saying is, like, dude, I was at a Mexican wedding. It was nothing but Bud Light there.
Dude, I've been to multiple Mexican parties and have never seen a Bud Light.
Mexicans love Bud Light.
Mexicans love Mexican cervezas.
There's an easy
because
way
they think that Mexico is better than everything. Even
There's
though
an
their
easy way
country's
to
a
answer this.
shithole.
Yes.
There's an easy way to answer this. Big Joe, do you drink Bud Light?
doesn't work. The technician was surprised to see such an expensive vehicle in this condition and said the vehicle reeked of dog urine. He also found the evaporator cord to be plugged up with dirt and debris, which caused the customer's concern. This vehicle
It smells like dog piss.
was towed in as a wanted start. The mechanic found the engine to be seized due to a lack of servicing. The customer said she's been apparently paying her brother to change the oil on it, but the mechanic...
How much does your brother hate you?
Well, enough to buy meth.
Mechanic thinks it's never had the oil changed in over 30,000 miles. This car was brought in as the turbo failed. The mechanic found that the customer has never changed their oil in 65,000 miles.
Turbos are... Anything with turbos is especially important because they're not self-contained systems. They have lines going into the pan where they cycle oil through the turbo. So if you don't change your oil, you're also going to fuck up your $3,000 fucking turbo.
Yep. Which clearly happened here.
Customer states engine suddenly stopped. This is the oil filter out of a Ford Transit that hasn't had an oil change in 63,000.
Look,
you're wrong. You're wrong. Just be wrong. Be wrong.
I have no problem being wrong. It just doesn't happen very often. Maybe it's just like a regional thing. Because like in Texas and Arizona, Mexicans just drink a shitload of Bud Light. They're like, I only ever saw them drinking Bud Light there. There's a lot of fucking Mexicans there. I don't know. Maybe it's like a regional thing.
It might be, honestly.
It might just be a regional thing.
It might be because you can't get Corona.
I think it's because when you're in Texas and Arizona, you just can't help but be gay.
1,000 miles. The mechanic said the engine and turbo was replaced as they were both seized. The owner of this vehicle called these mobile mechanics as their engine on their car runs rough since they added vegetable oil to the engine.
This is a chick who owns that car.
Yeah. Probably probably a vegan chick.
Customer said their car was low on engine oil, so they added 5 liters of cooking
The
oil.
other thing is, I actually know a chick who once filled up her car with cooking oil because she didn't know that it meant that there was a different kinds, that was not the oil you put in your car. She also filled that same car with diesel. It was a Honda Civic, by the way.
And we let them vote.
It's because
Well, as that's all they had. These mechanics found this
Kind of impressive.
Yeah.
mess once they removed the oil pan, so they cleaned it all up and flushed the engine a couple of times. When this car was in for an oil change, the technician found a washer fluid reservoir to be full of vegetable oil. The customer did not get it cleaned out, as he said he would try to do it himself with a turkey baster.
You can't make this shit up.
No,
You can't write this shit.
Well, actually, you could.
At the
You,
bottom of
actually,
that
you
reservoir is
could.
a hose. It'll all just drain itself. He's gonna use the turkey baster though.
Actually, Skittles, you could make this shit up, but nobody would believe you.
This would be sent back for a rewrite. Just like, you gotta be more subtle than this.
Yeah.
If
Nobody's
you've
gonna
enjoyed this
believe
video,
this.
please consider leaving a like or subscribing if you haven't.
What the fuck is that?
Cookies. You fat bitch. Those are Oreos. Double stuff, mega stuff, Chips Ahoy there. Those are fucking
Dude,
cookie
they got
packets.
like some cakesters over there.
Yeah. You fat
Alright.
bitch. Alright.
Well, she wasn't before, she is now.
Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna take a short break here. Yeah. So I can make a drink, take a piss, and drink my piss. And we
Yeah.
shall return momentarily.
Hey, Max, how are you?
Hey, Alan, yeah, doing well.
Yeah, hey, well, this is an awkward question, but, is there any way you can cut down that tree in your front yard?
What? Why? You got leaves blowing onto your lawn or something?
Well, no, it's mostly the racism.
This neighborhood used to be nice before these fucking blacks moved in.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
Listen, I know it's bad, but, he's an old tree. He's just sort of set in his ways.
Stupid goddamn Mexicans! Stupid fucking goddamn Mexicans!
You see, that's horrible.
Okay, look, I'll make you a deal. I'll cut down that tree, but you gotta get rid of your shrub.
What? No, come on, what's wrong with the shrub?
Hey, do you guys have a second to talk about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior?
For the last time, shrub, I'm a Buddhist. I got my own fucking God, okay? I don't need to hear about yours.
Well, maybe if you heard a song about wholesome white Christian Jesus, you'd change your mind.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Alan.
Well, yeah, but he's not hurting anybody. Oh shit, hold on.
What is it?
Well, the tree just sent me an email about how all the Muslims are terrorists.
Fucking sand monkeys! Stupid fucking towel-headed sand monkeys!
Seriously, he has to go.
Then get rid of the shrub.
Let me tell you a little story about Jesus. Huh?
No way. I know he's a little forward, but I genuinely like the guy.
Well, same here, I mean, I know the tree's old and crazy, and he's got a seriously warped view on multiculturalism.
We should have killed all the chinks in World War II.
But, he's been here for years. He's like family to me, I can't just chop him down.
Huh. So, I guess at the end of the day, sometimes you're gonna have to put up with crazy trees and shrubs because even though you think they're nuts, you still like them for who they are.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, you know what you would call the Flintstones if they were black? You'd call them niggers.
Okay, he's coming down.
Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no, we're...
I want to see the crowd right now. Put some lights on the crowd. Let's put this motherfucking crowd down the center right now. Let's go. Let's go. If you have a child or a baby, infant, throw them in the center right now. I repeat. Never mind. This is the heaviest song you will ever fucking hear. The heaviest song we have ever written. Met a girl and I really thought she liked me. Truly thought that I met the one. It wasn't fair to go around. I'm just another victim of the pack. Like a witch casting spells hypnotized. Made me drink a potion just to fall in love. She got me drunk, picked me up and up. I'm just another victim of the bad girls club. She's always blowing up my phone. I really wish that she'd leave me alone.
This is how I do every Friday night. It's the Oil Wrestling Fridays. Come on. Get a little closer, fellas. Get a little closer.
Now we got the best part. Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of a better thing than an accident
Chicks who actually have a good relationship.
We got 2 bottles for the Asian bread. Some water. 3, 2, 1, let's go, ladies. Let's go. Get a little closer, fellas. Get a little closer. Come on, fellas. Get a little closer.
I mean, this is the worst wrestling I've ever seen, but I don't care.
We're the ones there. We're the ones there. Gotta swim around like they were dating.
Good move. What kind of third-rate cameraman is this?
Where my timbers at? Where's my timbers at? Where's my timbers at?
Probably not the best ones. And we got. They probably have another script on one of the cameras. Probably, it's probably on someone's cell phone.
Trying to get him taken off the mic. Where's my timbers at, fellas? Come on, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Those are ones up in there, fellas. That's Kevin and Am to do the thing. I need some ones up in there. Need some ones up in there.
You know the oil wrestling's not even good when they get the DJ's just yelling because they're calling for throwing money in there. If it's any good, there'll be people who sitting there just swinging money in there. Why do you think I always save? Why do you think I save all my singles? Bro, I've got a lot of singles like this fucking big. There's money you don't care about.
favourite part of the show.
Yeah, no shit. Oh shit, that was just a lip slip.
Yep, I saw that.
Alright. And where is it? We are back. Let's see. Oh hey, Red Feather, you missed the America Fuck Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that was the first thing I played on the intermission because I remember you really wanted it last night. So, or not last night, last week, and also phrasing.
Yes, you miss the America Fuck Yeah, Red Feather, and this pleases me.
And then Big Dro saying he prefers Patty C cups as well. Ask and you shall receive.
Oh fuck.
And this explains why you keep sending all those fucking horrible donations, Big Dro.
We'll just blow through a bit of Patty C cups real quick of him more of his fucking shitty metal vocal covers here. Because apparently this is like the basket he's putting all of his eggs in.
I'm already getting a headache.
This hurts my throat just hearing this.
Yeah.
It hurts my ears. Why does that sound like...
And Red Feather saying that she never gets it when she wants it. Phrasing. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that. I was like, yeah, if you want to talk about never getting it when you want it, yeah, you never hear... Yeah, if you want to talk about that, then and wonder what it's like to be a man.
Yep. Only if we're lucky, Big Drew. Only if we're lucky.
Yes. So people say that this is that he's just screaming and that metal is just screaming and making noise. And this, like, I'm listening to what he's doing. He is actually just making noise. There's not a word that he's actually saying here.
I just want to point out that I just realized that this was a video and not an intro. That's how bad this shit is mixed.
Yes. And it makes it even better knowing that he's doing this in a closet at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Makes it even better knowing that I've actually used the drink for it.
Oh well, don't worry. You can unmute. We're done with the Patty C cups. You can trust me.
No, you're not. You just loaded up another one.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. We're done with Patty C cups. You can trust me. We're gonna go listen to it. We're gonna watch Bob Larson now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay. I trust. Okay. I trust you.
Haha! You've been bamboozled.
If you'd listened to my tone of voice, you'd realise I was being sarcastic when I said that.
Just random stock footage. And then just like B-roll from like a 9 Inch Nails or Marilyn Manson music video.
Hey, I just thought, do you think this is actually a glimpse into Paddy C Cup's mind?
What?
Do you think this is actually like a glimpse into Paddy C Cup's mind?
I don't think he has enough brain activity to manifest this.
I don't think he can think that well.
Like, this is legitimately just like B-roll from like Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson music videos.
I will say this is at least better than Vince Neil.
Well, that's not hard to do. Let's see that.
Error while installing your porn. What is that about?
I don't know.
You're installing porn? Who downloads porn anymore, dude?
Alright, I'm already over this. So speaking of insufferable podcasters, I had the displeasure of seeing this, so I'm gonna make all of you
I will
suffer
just
through
read
this.
you this.
I hate her already.
For it all.
God.
It's called Smoke Sesh with Hannah.
Yeah.
Hello, hotties of the world, and welcome back to another beautiful, wonderful, hot, and sexy episode of Smoke Sesh. My name is Hannah, your host, and happy Mercury retrograde. I
already want her dead.
She's pulling.
Why does she look like a horse? Why does she look like a horse wearing earrings?
Oh, just wait. You will realize that there is nowhere... Like, she is nowhere near hot enough to be as stupid as she fucking is.
We're all like, no, please, Hannah, no. I know, I hear you. I'm definitely feeling the
What is with all these basic white bitches talking about Mercury retrograde? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. Like, is this some kind of horoscope shit?
Probably because you're not a basic white bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I've just noticed something. If she had black hair, she'd look exactly like Popeye's girlfriend.
Olive oil.
Yeah,
I thought that was Betty Boop.
No,
No,
that was another one.
Their own. That's
She's her own thing.
Energy and attempting to do my best here today. A little going on in my life. Everything is changing.
I sincerely see. I will never forgive Howard Stern for this because on his show, like, he would talk about like his weekend and stuff. So people just, when they do podcasts, just think that that's what you fill that's what you fill it with. It's like, no, that's not what the content is.
Somebody get Red Feather a trip to the optician. She thinks that this bitch looks like Anna Kasparian.
The smell of that cherry. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Season of endings. I feel like August and, you know, the kind of end of summer, beginning of school year, Leo energy is all about renewal. Really
what the hell do you know about school? Yeah, you left school 10 years ago.
I'm just.
Well, I'm pretty sure
I can't deal with the Leo energy.
So women in the chat, what do these words mean? Talking about Mercury retrograde and Leo energy. Y'all are into this retarded fucking horoscope shit. What does this stuff mean? I'm too busy being concerned, like, us men are too busy being concerned about real stuff, like taxes. And
how it's theft.
And shit like that. Like, we don't know what this shit means, so...
I think Red Feather lives in a different universe to the rest of us.
I mean, no, she does look like Anna Kasparian.
I don't think she does.
She does.
Especially during Leo season.
Nearly fucking as hawk-like for one thing.
It's like it's slightly less hawkish than Anna Kasparian and more horsey, but there is very similar thing. Also remember, gents, the bigger the hoops, the bigger the hose.
Yeah.
Things that are not
served. More like that putting Sarah Jessica apart, to be perfectly honest.
Us lives that we do not
going on there.
I'm about to say we're kind of past the animal comparisons right now.
Want to live anymore and moving forward accordingly, which can be great, but also in the middle of all that chaos, it can be a little overwhelming.
Also, I still have no idea what Sarah Jessica Parker is from. I just know that she looks like a horse.
Do we have to watch this?
Wake up!
What the fuck?
I just posted a little Mercury retrograde write-up on the Patreon.
So there's a point.
My schedule is a little cuckoo.
There's a point to listen to her talk about how hard she works.
Bananas right now. Not gonna lie, I did call out of work this morning.
So she called out of work this morning. Let's place bets on what her job is.
Even my cat's complaining.
Secretary.
We got secretary. Bats, what do you want to bet that she does for work?
She works at KFC.
Or she's the bitch in the doctor's office that takes all your information down.
So a receptionist.
Yeah.
She's the one who asks.
We've got brain surgeon. We've got cosmetologist. We got air traffic controller.
She's the one who asks, "What would you like fries with that?"
I mean, she does talk very black, as you'll see.
Whoops. Oopsies. You know.
She talks about how she had to call out of work today because of, I guess, like Mercury retrograde and Leo energy.
Yeah,
Google,
I can see it now. Anna Casper, yes. Ski slope nose.
Well, okay, yeah, so
that one's better.
Okay, so apparently Google says that Mercury retrograde is an optical illusion. Mercury appears to move backward from our view on Earth. We can usually expect an array of mishaps to occur, such as miscommunications or misunderstandings.
It makes sense why white girls love this now.
Yes, because you can just blame everything in your life on this.
On stars.
No, sometimes a girl's gotta do what it's gotta do.
Being used for superstition. Brilliant.
Also, I love the Freudian slip where she referred to herself as an object because she said, sometimes a girl's gotta do what it's gotta do. I love the Freudian slip right there.
I mean,
because this bitch is literally you can tell this bitch is literally just a walking fleshlight.
I work in the restaurant industry. People call
nobody
out.
ever used.
A waitress.
That makes a lot of sense.
A waitress.
I was right.
But
I was
she
right.
works in the restaurant industry, okay? She's in the industry. You would understand.
I wouldn't know anything about the restaurant industry. Yeah, you're right. What do I know?
She's seen it differently. You wouldn't get it.
Fed boy, when she said she works the restaurant industry, she works for McDonald's.
Yeah. She does fucking something that has nothing to do with actually running a restaurant.
No, so I guarantee she's like a waitress at one of these one of these wildly overpriced gentrified brunch places where where it's just like the signs signs that just say
or a local brewery.
Yeah.
Skills. But the thing is, she's not allowed.
Where it's just the signs on the wall are just neon lights that just say "Me gusta tequila" or "Be a messy bitch," and the owners are a racist gay couple from Vermont.
Yeah, but the thing is, she's not allowed to interact with the customers.
Every other day. I don't know why I had anxiety about it.
You had anxiety about calling out because you're a bitch and because you're fucking people over, you useless cunt. God, I would fire you so fucking fast.
Fucking send it, especially if you got shit that you need to
would actually
take the time off.
Design and build a time machine and travel back in time so I'd fucking refuse to give her the job.
I'd build a time machine to go back in time and microwave her dad's balls.
No, just put
save
your mother in the
health
cupboard,
a
just
little
carrying
bit.
her.
So it's exactly what I did.
I want to hurt her, not her father.
This week was a little cuckoo bananas. I usually sit down to record the podcast on Monday, edit them, and then have them ready to go bright and early on Tuesday.
I don't believe there's any editing involved in this.
Listen, I see this number here, and there's no fucking way in hell.
No. There's just a few choice bits from this that we're watching.
You watched the whole thing to find these choice bits.
I've got to answer
You spent an hour of your time listening to this fucking dumb slut.
I did not spend an hour of my time. I kind of just skipped around. I was just kind of just sitting there, just drinking and just playing and just dicking around on Instagram, clicking into random spots just to see if there was something that was interesting. And when I heard something, I'm just like, okay, we're gonna back up a bit and listen to this.
How could any of this be interesting?
Or rather, when she said something particularly egregious.
No, I've got to answer red
That's
feather.
usually my routine. It works well.
She's wearing
I love it.
the
Monday,
overalls
Tuesdays.
with the top down because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see her tiny tits.
Exactly.
Yep.
Are my days off. I get to hang out with you guys. But this week, I totally and utterly forgot that I was supposed to be going out of town to visit my brother and my sister-in-law, my niece and my nephew with my mom and my dad.
To tell them that you're a porn star.
Yeah, I don't know if we haven't gotten to there yet, or I just missed it.
God, look at that face!
Yeah.
Oh
also, pause game on point. But yeah, she talks about how she's so exhausted because she worked 4 days in a row this week. Can you imagine working 4 days in a row?
And that's your week?
Working the brunch shift. That's 4 hours.
Wait. On most days, is that not the deadest time of the day, though?
Yeah, you get off right before the lunch and dinner rush when everyone actually comes in. You work the brunch shift 4 days in a row. Can you imagine this poor girl's pain? I mean, what do we know about that?
Yeah.
I can't imagine working 4 days in a row.
Skills,
Bro, that's like a 16-hour work week.
Wait,
that's like a 16-hour week. Can you imagine that?
Brother, dude, I literally do 3 hours less than a 16-hour work week in a day.
No shit.
You do too.
Take out the word no from what you said and replace it with care.
Yes, Red, I did notice that she's wearing a bikini top that's way too small to make her look like she has tits.
So, last minute, my schedule had to flip and change and reverse and switch it up a little bit. So here I am, Sunday morning on this beautiful Leo new moon day.
What does that mean?
Nothing!
Women, what does that mean? Throw up the Google machine. What does a Leo new moon day mean?
Let's see.
It means nothing. It's superstitious twaddle.
Red says 16 hours a week is rough when Mercury is in retrograde. I'll take your word for it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, this is what the world would look like if women ran it.
All right.
Okay,
a Leo new moon day. Get ready to have fun during the new moon in Leo. This week you'll feel a strong urge to let loose and embrace your playful side. Find people who make you feel free to be your goofy self. Remember, letting yourself enjoy some silliness can help you.
Hold on.
Women will literally come up with anything to make themselves not have to have any kind of responsibilities.
Yeah, honestly.
Hold on a minute. No, let's think this through. Leo is a lion, right?
Sure.
You don't want lions to let loose their playful side. People will get torn apart.
As long as she's one of them, I'm okay with that.
That is actually a solid 9 out of 10 comment.
Yeah, I read it already.
I know you did. But
yeah, that is a really good comment.
That's great.
Well done, Red. You know what? You deserve I think this may be Red Feather's first bell.
Give her another one, just for fuck's sake. Hell yeah.
Get some fun ads. Yep.
As well as the start
ad later.
Dude, it's crazy because 3 or 4 years ago, I added onto my notes on my books to get list like a Dr. Spiel. It's a book about a guy. It's the autobiography of a guy who faked his way into being a top psychologist in Germany. That's not the point.
You are
the point
special.
The point is that I still have half of my ads on my phone are still in German from that.
You know. Fuck, I forgot my point.
There is no point.
I fucking forgot. No, it wasn't really a point. It was just something I was gonna say, but I fucking forgot it.
Can you adjust this playback speed to 2 or 4 times?
Mercury retrograde.
Same, Daryl. Yeah, on my deployments, I was working 18-hour days.
Finally sitting down to record with you guys.
Can you adjust the playback speed?
No, I can, but I'm not going to.
I think you should.
I worked the past 4 days.
Oh yeah, there we go. We got it. We're at the point here.
My mom and my dad. So last minute, my schedule had to flip and change and reverse and switch it up a little bit. So here I am, Sunday morning on this beautiful Leo new moon day, as well as the start of Mercury retrograde. Finally sitting down to record with you guys. I
take it Leo new moon and Mercury retrograde lining up is important for basic white girls.
The past 4 days. My God, am I exhausted?
Yeah, she's so exhausted for working 4 days. 4 days and she's so exhausted.
He doesn't even sound slightly tired. She wouldn't know. She wouldn't know hard work if it came up to her wearing a T-shirt saying "I'm hard work" and beat her over the head while screaming "I'm hard work."
That's laughter from pain.
I actually came home after a brunch shift yesterday, also after a couple of mimosas, and attempted to sit down.
Oh, she came home from work early because she was drunk.
Attempted to sit down. Wait.
And record an episode. But I just was like, you know what? We got to redo that. We got to feed the girls some good quality content, not the drunk in the bathroom giving you advice at a club kind of content that I was giving yesterday.
There is literally
Probably
no
would have
good
been better
advice on-
content than this.
Yes, Red Feather says she should request more hours so she can afford a mic stand.
Oh.
I know, right? Because she
I have
literally
it.
holds that microphone the entire time.
I have it. When there is no more room in hell, the dead will make videos for YouTube.
And to see, the thing is look at these fucking comments here from Lauren, who says, "Thank you for this, babe. The world needs more people like you." Objectively untrue. Girl, I absolutely binge your videos and look forward to them all the time. I hope you never stop. You need professional help. Call your father and tell him you're sorry.
This episode was exactly what I needed to hear.
Call your father and
fucking part of it?
Call your parents, Aaron's. Call your father and tell your father that you're sorry.
Tell your mother that you're sorry for waste.
This is gonna be a new content form for me.
Oh God, I'm never coming back.
Although it was fun, drunk Hannah just happens to just say this.
She's making the Liver King look interesting.
Oh my God. Oh no, but let's see. Let me get to something here. Let's see.
Maybe joining,
How long is
hanging
this
out
fucking
with
video?
us.
Oh, it's an hour. We're not. This is the last clip I wanted to watch on this here.
I highly recommend. I don't get.
Where she's talking, like, first of all, you know that she's even engaged in what she's saying when she pulls out her phone and is sitting there just scrolling through it while she's talking.
Oh, Skittles, I hear Red Feather thumbed you. Is there something you want to tell us?
Butt stuff isn't gay when it's with a chick with huge tits.
So you would get fucked in the ass by a chick with huge tits?
Okay, let's not go that far.
But you said butt stuff isn't gay.
If it's with
so
a chick.
the implication is that anything that happens to your ass is not gay as long as.
I mean,
it's
if
a
that's
chick
what
with
you
huge
wanted
tits.
to hear, then that's what you wanted to hear.
That's not what I wanted to hear. That's what you said.
Yeah.
He agrees.
I don't care what he thinks. He's British and a boomer.
Yeah, but he's worth at least an eighth, and we're equal. So.
In no way are we equal.
Oh, we're definitely
I am your
equal.
superior in every way.
Oh really? Oh really?
Hey,
I'm your boss.
that's a pretty low bar, those Skittles.
And you wouldn't have never been there if it wasn't for me. So.
You taught me how to change a tire. You didn't teach me how to be better than you.
I'm getting to like Red Feather. Apparently, Skittles calls her Peggy.
This has to be a record. Red gets three bells in one night.
Yeah, that deserves a bell, Red.
That's good. Well done. Bravo.
Ring the bell.
I just did,
We
you
did.
fuck.
We were just laughing over it.
Didn't hear it.
Well, that sounds like an issue, not an ish me. God damn it.
Said that before. Get in, you fucking line.
Suck my dick and balls.
You
My
tell
mouth
a
is
lot-
that
you
small.
tell
Like
a
Peggy.
lot of men to do that.
Like Peggy. What?
Yeah, you do, Skittles, and you call it one of your friends femboy. I mean,
Honestly.
projection much?
You picked the name.
I didn't pick the name. They picked the name.
I sure as shit didn't pick the name.
Does anyone get to pick their name on this show?
No, just me, and I didn't even get to pick my nickname. Like, why do you think they call me Skittles?
I know.
I call you fuckface. I mean, how?
You know,
As long as you have big tits, he'll let you fuck his face.
The day I care about your opinion, Batman.
Get
is
your
the
words
day-
out. Come on,
Is
speak.
the day that I will stick
Come
a
on.
shotgun in my mouth and pull the trigger with my big toe.
You could have just
Not your
said
big
go
troll.
bang. Could have said you could go bang yourself.
You mean Cobain, not Gobain?
Go bang is funny.
That is.
Kurt Go bang.
Yeah,
that's top tier wordplay.
I mean, it's pretty good, but it kind of just because it's a go bang because you kind of changed both half of it. It's kind of like one of those like boomer memes where they change too many of Obama's names and it's just unrecognizable. Or like the left or like the liberal memes where they change too
I
many
think
of
if
Trump's
done
names
right,
and
I think if done in the right setting, it works. I mean, like soccer starts with S, where he says Barack Hussein Osama Obama or some whatever the fuck he said.
it has legs. We'll workshop that a bit.
Yeah.
We just gotta workshop that. But anyway, listen to this bitch here.
Cast, obviously.
Obviously, you're not getting paid for this, you fucking useless bitch.
That heaviness. So exciting things are coming. You know what? I will just read you this retrograde write-up I did on the Patreon. So if any of the girlies are ever thinking about it, you know, maybe joining, hanging out with us, I highly recommend.
He writing a suicide note?
I don't get paid for this podcast.
Obviously.
Like, babe, I'd be smoking and talking about getting my pussy ate. Obviously.
So my question is, if a black person walked in with the room, would she still be talking like this?
No. No. She'd be saying, "Cash me outside."
You're not black! like, what is with these basic white girls trying to talk like black people?
I was trying to look up what a retrograde write-up is. It's not coming up, so obviously this bitch is just making shit up at this point.
Oh, no, as in something that she wrote about Mercury retrograde on her Patreon. Which, by the way, I did some looking. She has over 300 paid patrons.
But what is Mercury retrograde?
I don't know.
I read a definition and still don't fucking know what it is.
An optical illusion where Mercury seems to be orbiting backwards and then jumps forwards.
He's more womanly than us. That's why he understood it.
Oh my god. Let's watch Chris Chan get arrested.
It's science.
Oh, really?
So yeah, as everyone knows, you know, Chris Chan was arrested a couple years ago for raping his mother. So let's see, I'm sorry, Christine Chandler. It's still Chris Chan, I guess. Either way, so the body cam footage has been released of this.
Is there anybody else in the room?
The actual footage is like 4 hours, but I've found one that's like 18 minutes. Hopefully this is just all the good parts.
Hopefully.
Well, interdimensionally, you can't tangibly see them.
There's someone when he, she, it, whatever just goes spiritually or interdimensionally, you can't see them. It's just like, okay, is Alex Jones a transvestite now?
No, because there weren't any gay frogs.
Ralph is on here simping. Yup.
Don't. Followers. Yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this.
There's body cam footage.
It's real. Oh my god, what is this?
Oh my god, cop, you have so much lore. You have like you have over a decade of, you have like probably about 20 years of internet lore to catch up on.
I don't know who I'm insulting here, but Chris Chan looks like one of my friend's mothers.
You're insulting your friend's mother.
Yes.
You've never met my friend's mother.
You, your goddess blue hearts. Okay. Alright. It's happening now. We're on the very last thread.
What?
Just a cop just going, what?
They're everywhere. That's the best line.
I don't mean that.
Yeah, that's because
we're surrounded.
Yeah, because it's just all people who've just been following this, just going, just like, holy shit, Chris Chan's getting arrested and I'm right here. Because, like, I think Chris Chan, like, said, like, where he was staying on the internet or something because he does dumb shit like this.
We're surrounded.
What began as a routine arrest on August 1st, 2021 in Henrico, Virginia, quickly spiraled into a surprising spectacle in the park.
You fucked up, I think.
Expected attention was internet personality known as Chris Chan. This never-before-seen footage was obtained and first released by eWoo and reveals a behind-the-scenes look at the day that took thousands of online observers by storm.
You would never arrest me? Okay, well, I haven't done anything.
And you can't prove that he has.
Exactly. I was not in Bosnia in 1992, and no one can prove I was.
What the heck is going on right now?
Just normies being thrown when the internet crosses into real life.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like when I was in Knoxville holding up the Kumite, so just sitting at an actual MMA fight with the Kumite closed due to AIDS sign. Like, the amount of people who were just like, what the fuck is this dude? Like, I'm wearing like a Gulf City hoodie with spiked sunglasses indoors. I'm already piss drunk by this point. Like, there's just like a bunch of just like random people who are all just like hugging and shaking hands and high-fiving and shit. I'm over there just like having a beer with Dick Masterson and shit.
What a fucking time.
Oh, it was amazing. Like all the
That's like your hero too.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I would.
No,
the amount of times you talk about Dick Masterson.
This is the first time in God knows you're the one who asked me about Maddox.
Dude, every time we go on a road trip, we have to listen to Maddox, and then we have to listen on an audiobook.
That was twice.
No.
That was twice.
No.
That was twice.
Oh well, I'm sure it was more. Oh no, because I didn't ride with you the last time.
The first
last time we went.
The first time was just the.
We 100% the first time listened to Fuck Whales.
No, that was the second time. The first time it was like Dick Masterson all about when he was on Dr. Phil. But either way.
Yeah.
And then Social D live at the Roxy, and then Mayhem live in Leipzig.
Yeah, but the last time we went on a road trip, we didn't ride together.
Anyway, that does not matter. But point is that I have actually been there when like internet crosses into IRL, and it is fucking hilarious the reactions that normal people are giving. Because it's like, when I'm calling somebody spooky weeb trash, and people are I'm calling people like spooky weeb trash and T-tack. It's fucking great. But anyway.
That's a great name for a band.
Anyway.
The most wild call for service I've ever been on.
As officers with the Henrico County Police Department cautiously approach the second-floor hotel room, they prepare themselves in case a possible altercation waits for them behind the door.
She's right here. Oh, gotta unlock it. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
What's the situation?
What's that? You got a warrant for your arrest, all right?
Just going straight to it. Yeah, you have a warrant.
Okay.
You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna do that. Do not fight. You will get tased.
Okay. Well, listen. I will comply, but I'd like to clear up I'd like to come back with my things.
That's not how being arrested works.
Get that all straight. Yeah, we'll get it all straight.
Tase him anyway.
And what about my van? And I'd like to put my shoes on, please.
Yeah, sure, of course. We'll get there.
Okay. I can slip into my shoes. Magic Chan, Chriselle, Savannah.
What?
While these words may seem insignificant to the officers, they carry a profound significance for Chris.
See, I don't even know all this. I stopped following Chris Chandler like years and years ago.
Which will be explained.
Shouts out the kill stream and tells Chris. Oh, you mean he shouts out the pill stream?
Later.
Oh yeah, no. If you think I get too drunk on my show, on the pill stream, like Ethan Ralph is like is incoherent, like passing out and shitting himself on stream.
Those are goals.
I was saying no, considering the amount of criminal charges currently against him.
Those are not goals.
And also the fact that I have now unfortunately seen his sex tape that he released with an underage girl.
You're just being...
Yeah. Yeah. See, he does not.
I take back everything that I said about this individual.
Yes.
I don't know who he is. I didn't know.
See, I just find it funny just because I am directly responsible for his downfall.
How? How?
I'll explain the Gunt picture when the show's finished.
Okay.
I'll explain all of that. But yeah, I'm directly responsible for his downfall.
It's okay. Just hang tight.
The officers have received reports of some very disturbing allegations against Chris.
Yeah, he raped his mother.
But nothing prepares them for the events that are about to unfold.
Oh, never mind. Oh yeah. Oh no. So she was not. She was not underage. I thought she was underage.
Sit down right here.
Okay, I will sit down.
No.
Okay. Where are your shoes? Right here.
Right over there.
Wow. That is a full hotel room.
Is there anybody else in the room?
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you can't tangibly see them.
A physical person. Is there a physical person in the room with you?
Originating from this universe? No.
What the fuck?
I need to stand with my shoes on. I don't have any time doing it this way.
Yeah.
I am complying. And that's my
they're
set
playing
of
the
keys over
person.
there.
Your keys to your car?
Keys to the van, and yeah, my wallet's in my bag over there, the brown bag.
This bag?
Yes.
Can I look in it?
And you grab something. Oh, that's one of my rings.
I know. Can I look through? Can I get your bag out of your...
I have nothing to hide. Go ahead and look through everything that's in the room.
Never say that.
Don't ever say that.
Go ahead and look at everything that's in the room.
Go ahead. You have my permission.
No.
Just slip them on. They're gonna give you flip flops when you get down to the jail.
Okay, well, I identify as female, and I would appreciate if I was respected as such. It even says so on my driver's license, female.
Okay, that's fine.
You are not.
Sure.
As one officer searches through Chris's belongings,
And then just calls him Chris.
The whole time, still just trying to get the fucking shoe on.
he quickly makes an interesting discovery.
Where's your wallet at?
Oh.
Don't come over here.
It's the duct tape wallet.
Okay.
Outside.
Here it is.
Duct tape wallet.
Okay.
All right, let's grab a seat.
Okay.
It is actually made of duct tape. Holy shit.
No, grab a seat right there for me.
Oh, my bad.
You want all this to go with you? Like your wallet? Or you just want your ID to go with you and your cell phone?
Yeah, my wallet and my cell phone is over there in front of the tarot deck box.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Is that a fucking medication organizer on that fucking table?
I hope so.
Send me that link. I'm gonna have to watch this later.
Yes. But before we
we're
gonna watch through that. I feel like this is gonna take us through the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Fred wants to watch it because he's thinking about turning Chris Chan into an asset.
So let's see what a 17-year-old Korean dude thinks of the
Is
mindset.
this the we watched before?
Yes, he used to be called Alpha Only Club or some shit like that. Now he just uses his real name of Something Chinky.
Something Chinky.
That's a good name for it, actually. Something Chinky.
Yeah, that's so much better than his actual thing.
Right? And so a lot of guys will say, oh, well, men are the prize. Well, not all guys. If you're actually on your mission
Is that Andrew Tate or just some fucking wannabe?
purpose,
Yes.
and you
I
are,
was saying, because I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate is currently in jail for sex trafficking.
are working
Yeah.
towards something that's greater than yourself, then yeah, that should be something that gives you that sense of confidence. Because you have to know your value.
No, all right,
And we're
I'm
back
already
in
bored
third
on that.
quarter planning.
Fuck
Adam is
off.
quarterbacking this project, and she is looking.
So I just want to say the Grammar app, and they're using a black woman as the model. I'm just
Yep.
going to say that. I couldn't do something
Why
else.
else would you use a grammar app so you can learn Ebonics?
Like, could not do something that racist on purpose. Hold on one second, I'm going to top off real quick.
Yes, you fucking could.
Oh, shit.
How to easily approach women.
It's easy. You walk up to them.
No, actually, we were at the bar last night and had some friends come out with us, and there was this it was a pretty dry night, but there was this chick there, and one of our friends was really into her, and asked her if he could buy her a drink. And when she said yes, I'm not even fucking joking, clapped his hands and ran to the bar, said thank you and ran to the bar. I was like, dude.
He's not getting it.
You've got to do better than that.
Yeah,
You
I
can't-
think I've told you this before, Fed. Friend of mine, he always left with whatever girl he wanted, right? And how he did it is
hilarious.
he'd pick a girl that he liked, right? Like the look of. He'd walk over to her, stare in the eyes, and go, "So do you fuck or what?" I mean, he'd get slapped, right? But he would leave with that girl. And all
shit.
because he walked up to her and went, "So do you fuck or what?"
That's because women don't actually want respect.
Oh, they want respect, but they want a different type of respect than men to men. It's complicated and only a woman could understand. I do not understand.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't understand and I don't care.
Exactly.
That's me as well.
Listen, you don't want to understand women because women understand women and they hate each other.
I also saw that on Facebook in 2012.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Dude, when I was saying that, I was like, he's going to make that reference. I haven't heard that in so long. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, but see, look at this as clearly high testosterone badass here with decades and decades of life let me finish! Of life experience and just an endless sea of women. I mean, that he's clearly been beating off with a stick his whole life, talking about how to easily approach women. Let's see what this man has to say about it.
He looks more effeminate than Niles from Frasier.
That's the joke.
I don't care. It was a bad joke and deserved to die.
I forget, no sarcasm allowed because it's just like exclusively autism running wild here.
Topic of today's video is how to approach women, the tips and strategies for confidently approaching girls and getting the number. So first of all, you don't want their name.
Hold on, I know how he.
First of all, you don't want their number. You're just trying to plow them in the bathroom stall at the bar that you're in. And the way to do that is you just walk up and just say, "Want some drugs?"
I'm of the belief you walk up, you give like a interesting sentence, and let them talk about themselves, because they will never have a better time than when they're talking about themselves. I know how this guy picks with no personality.
Yes.
I know how this guy picks up women.
You can also do that, and see, that's usually what happens after I ask them if they want some cocaine, and then next thing I know, they're giving me a blowjob in the bathroom. I'm giving them bumps of crushed up baby aspirin, and it's a win-win.
Yeah.
I know how this
she's
guy
already taking aspirin for the hangover she's going to have the next day. I get a blowjob. She gets to talk about herself. I pretend I get a blowjob. And then...
Exactly.
I know how this guy gets women's phone numbers. He convinces them, quite successfully, that he too is a woman. I mean...
So in this video I have...
He looks like a fucking woman.
Yeah, he is dressed like a lesbian with the white T-shirt and the men's warehouse and the men's discount warehouse.
Look at those, what are you trying to do?
Look at those hands. Look at those tiny, effeminate.
There's tiny little girl hands that, as you can see here, not a single scratch, scar,
no callus,
nothing anywhere to be seen.
5 steps.
The fucking the acne that's still all over his face, the not even peach fuzz mustache.
For you guys to follow, so let's get started. So number 1 is getting rid of the fear of rejection. So for most of the guys here, you guys have probably approached less than 100 chicks. And no wonder you guys are nervous and still unsure of going to walk.
Approach less than 100 chicks. Okay. Like saying that that's a fucking, that's a flex to approach 100 chicks. Okay. And success ratio. Go. What's your success rate?
2.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that he still has to make these videos tells you.
Exactly.
Basically, the idea is to approach enough women to where you have to find a couple that have just want to make their father angry with them.
The dartboard approach. It's called the shotgun blast method. You just fucking it's like applying for a job.
You ask enough, someone will fucking let you in.
You ask enough, and then eventually someone will go against their better judgment and lower their standards and say yes. This is not hard. I figured this out in high school. And I didn't need I didn't need shit like this to figure that out.
Up to
it's easy to get over that fear of rejection. I mean, all I can say is no. What's the harm in that?
Yeah. And also just the fact that, I don't actually care about anything they have to say. I will never see them again. I'm giving them a fake number. Giving them a fake name and number.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I gave that one bitch a fake number. A fake name, I mean.
Oh, the one who while we were out there and you were just like, yeah, this is my girlfriend. That one or the one...
No, the one you married me to in the bar.
The one that I married you to at the bar?
Yeah. I gave her an entire, fake name.
And then we spent the whole night calling you by your real name in front of her?
Yeah, but, I gave her my first name, but I gave her the wrong last name.
Ah, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, because no one's going to call you by... No one's going to say... first name, last name.
Yeah.
They're going to just say first name.
Yeah.
And I gave her a fake number. It was so funny because she stalked Patrick for like 3 weeks trying to get her fucking necklace back.
Oh, I think one of the ones I went through was a mate of mine. He was trying to avoid this girl at this bar. And he comes over with his guns. Oh. Yeah, just tell her you're my boy. Tell her you're my boyfriend. We're a gay couple, yeah. And that way she'll leave us alone. So she comes over and she starts sorting us. Oh, so Phil's been on about you all the time. He just can't shut up about you. I think he really fancies you. Then I left him.
Oh, you are a bastard.
Like you wouldn't have done the same thing.
Yes. And Red Feather says, in my experience, these pickup artists are really off-putting. Yeah, they have like
some... That's because when you do shit like this, you're trying too fucking hard.
Yeah, and you're...
Yeah. It's not that fucking difficult.
Not to mention you put off really rapey vibes when you're trying this hard.
Yeah, like... Just fucking talk to people. Honestly.
Just go, like I have had had more success. I am successful talking to women when I don't give a fuck. I'm not thinking about it. It's just a normal conversation.
Exactly. If you just
and that's how you end up getting
straight. You just go and fucking talk because every woman is used to.
If you're actually trying, the best way to do it is to put on an air of vague disinterest.
Every woman is used to guys
one backhanded donation, that's good. Fuck
I want to get pegged by a chicken wearing a strap-on as it cluck my butthole, and I'm wearing a cute flower dress and has a ball gag in my mouth. You're welcome with that image.
I read the last one. You get to read
you
this
didn't.
one.
I've read the last two. I'm going to make a drink. You get to read that fucking unholy shit.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, this comes again.
I want to get pegged by a chicken wearing a strap-on as it cluck my butthole, and I'm wearing a cute flower dress and has a ball gag in my mouth. You're welcome with that image.
Thank you to Big Dro for the 666, who says, and I quote, hey, everyone get ready to clip this. I wanted to get pegged by a chicken wearing a strap-on as it clucks my butthole, and I'm wearing a cute flower dress and has a ball gag in my mouth. You're welcome with that image. Big Dro. I am not one to kink shame. Let your freak flag fly. I don't yuck anyone's yum. Seek help. Seek actual professional help. You are in desperate need of it.
Yes, seek actual professional help or a chicken farmer. I think that deserves a bell.
Oh my god.
If you had to ask for the bell, you didn't really deserve the bell.
No, he was too busy laughing.
Yeah.
I also didn't hear the joke, so...
Well, too bad.
No, I understand.
About walking up and talking to girls. Now, this is walking up and talking to anyone. So this is very, very important for all guys to...
Exactly, just talk to them like a chick like you talk to a normal person.
And that's the thing though, is like
talk to a chick like you talk to a person.
Because they're not people.
Yes.
But no, like in all seriousness, like women are fucking used to guys coming up there trying desperately to get them into bed. Just fucking talk to them. Like it's not that fucking difficult.
And
honestly, have a conversation.
And honestly, usually one backhanded compliment is enough to do it.
Learn and get rid of that fear of getting rejected, because that's really where it stems from.
Red Feather, I fucking hope he wears this to bars. Like if you're like a middle-aged accountant. Or
wait,
like
how bold of you to assume he's old enough to be in a bar?
That is true.
All right. Hands up. Who thinks halfway through this video his dad's gonna come in and demand that you give him his jacket back?
No, I think his dad's gonna come in the room and say, "Why you no doctor? Get off the internet."
You got internet when you doctor.
Hold on. That's not his dad's jacket. That's his mother's jacket. That's definitely.
I mean, it does fit. It does seem to fit. It does seem designed to fit a very wayfish.
Yeah, because there's look how narrow the shoulders are.
Yes.
And they look like the padded as well.
Yes. Yeah. And how skinny his arm and how skinny the arms are with the trout with shoulders like a trout.
Yeah. Hey, maybe the shoulders aren't padded. You just forgot to take the coat hanger out.
from deep down is so many guys avoid talking to the girl or avoid approaching the chick because they're afraid of her saying no. And I can promise you guys this, that
there's one girl I got off with, lasted about a couple of months actually. I got off with her because I'd gone to the bar and her and her mates were, I don't know what you call it over here. We call it a hen party,
bachelorette party.
Yeah, and they were crowded about. So
which are insufferable, by the way.
I went up to her and so. Are you not going to let me into the bar, or have you hired the fucking place out for your whole night? And 5 minutes after she stopped staring at me, she said something. I've forgotten what now, but I got off with her.
I was about to say, yep, and I was like, yep, and next thing it knows, you're getting a blowjob in the bathroom. Yeah, bachelorette parties are insufferable. I fucking if I see a bachelorette party happening, I will leave immediately. And they're very easy to see because it's a bunch of super wasted chicks all carrying their shoes, laughing and giggling hysterically while they're carrying a cake in the shape of a penis, drinking from straws with dicks on them.
Yeah,
and the bride is wearing a sash with dicks all over. It's like, ladies, it's like chicks take what they think guys do and just use that as an excuse to be whores.
Yeah. Honestly.
What do guys do at bachelor parties? We go to a bar, get really drunk,
might go see some strippers.
Yeah, maybe, and then
only fuck with each other.
And that's only if
you're talking bachelor parties, we make it the worst night. Yeah, worst night of the fucking groom-to-be's life.
Yeah, yes, because, we get them so fucked, our goal is to get them so fucked up that they are barely conscious during the ceremony.
We want them to be like Nikki at Tommy Lee's wedding.
Yeah, just a zombie.
Exactly.
Just walking, the goal is to make you be a walking corpse, just so that we can laugh at you. While you're up there trying your fucking best to hold your shit together for the best day of the stupid girl's life.
Did you watch the comedy routine about the fucking woman wrestler in
Vegas? There was one stag night I went to.
Gorgeous.
There's one stag night I went to. I mean, the lad who was getting married, he basically had a shot at life pretty much up to that point. So he took him to this fucking this strip club, and by this time he's absolutely smashed out of his skull. I told him, the strippers like it when you throw money at them. And he got tossed out. You know why?
Throw coins at them?
Pound coins.
Making hail on these hoes. We balled on a budget, bitch.
No, he was throwing pound coins. He bagged his coins up, right? And he was throwing 10 pounds worth of pound coins at them in bags.
It's like how chicks think that men having locker room talk is an excuse for them to go way over the line and way overshare with their girlfriends. Like, dude's locker room talk. It's literally just, hey, I got laid last night.
Yeah, honestly,
it's just I got
shit
laid
was
last
tight,
night.
bro. Shit was tight.
It's like, dude, it's like
the head mediocre. Dude, too much teeth. But I mean, what can you expect? It's always too much teeth.
Red Feathers says, how do those fit in their G-strings? I'm assuming that they keistered them. Gotta use the all natural pocket that God gave you.
Yeah, you didn't do that for my blood diamonds, bitch.
I was say, if you want, how about you fly for 2 days with something shoved up your ass?
Just be better at it. Just wake up tomorrow morning and be better. And that was a reenactment of Mr. M watching K-porn.
There was one of those strippers I distinctly remember because she was gorgeous, lass, but she danced with a python. A real python.
Please tell me she was stripping to an Alice Cooper song.
Better.
I can't remember if there was any music on because she was good looking and she was dancing with a fucking snake.
Well done. I'm done watching this asshole now. We've been going for a hot minute
we
now.
went 15 minutes to watch 54 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going for like 2.5 hours now or some shit like that. So
Something like that.
I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. Thank you all so very much for stopping by. Thank you to Big Dro for the donations and for the love of God, please seek therapy.
Or a chicken farm.
Or a chicken farm. Take it easy. Keep it sleazy. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Fuck off.
Sex.
Drugs.
Sausage rolls.